You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. And it's all starting right now.
All right, here we go. Back over to game two. Game two, Kansas City and Denver. Like the vid, if you will, everybody. Like the vid for me. Help me out. 90 people in here already. Give me a like. Let's get this thing going right. Francisco, welcome in. Ollie, hello. Yoo-hoo. Packers, welcome in. James, welcome in. Ryan, Susan, great to see you. Koya, Merry Christmas. Welcome over. Welcome in. All the above. Everything great. Let's get those likes up to 100. I need it quick. You saw what happened in the last game when we got over 100 likes. Boom, we took off. 300 people watching. Help me out. It's Christmas. Help me out a little bit if you would. That would mean a ton. Mean a ton. I think Kelsey's done after this year, personally. He's got championships. He's got $1 billion girlfriend. He don't need to play anymore. Got a great podcast. His life is set. Kansas City and what they've been to my career up to this point, man, it's been amazing. I think he's a Hall of Fame tight end, close to it. I'm pretty sure he'll get in. It's special. It's special. I love playing for him. He's got all kind of records, so. My best advice for you two is to really make sure you enjoy it, just in case this is the last time. It is a weird feeling, putting on the shoulder pads before the game, walking down that tunnel, feeling the cleats hit the ground, the sound that it makes, knowing that this is going to be the last time I'm going to enjoy it. Well, for you. Wancho, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. We're at 28 likes. I got 100 people watching. Come on, y'all. It's Christmas. Help a brother out. It's Christmas. I got 75 likes we could get in the blink of an eye if everybody just hit one. So very, very good job with that. So he still has to kind of go through his process and make that decision on his own. But let me ask you, do you think this makes a big difference for me with the streaming part? Well, I remember we've all been in that situation, but you see the incoming, and I remember I got advice from a guy named Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice said, "Play till the wheels fall off," and he did. Now, for me, I didn't do that. I walked away when I still had a little juice left in, but I always wanted to come back, like I said, in the second there for a championship, a Super Bowl. They're all thinking it might be Kelsey's last run. What he would be doing for it, except, like what he said in there, too, is that he just loved playing a football player. Contract expires after the season. I don't think he'll be renewing. I think he's done. I don't think he goes to another location to play. It's either Kansas City or bust, and I don't think there's enough to keep him there. He's got 3 Super Bowls, People would say that's first. You're going to marry the biggest music artist in the world. But I think we forget the example that this man is. And that's what I want to talk about. Take advantage of opportunity. So we will wait and see, I guess. Find out very shortly. Let me see if we can't fix this update here. So the last game we just had was Detroit. The Lions will go to 8-8. Multiple-time named Walter Payton nominee. What he's done with the 87 and running foundation here through Operation Breakthrough. He's a tremendous human being as well as a tremendous football. Vikings will go to 8-8. Real quickly, turning the page, what does 2026 look like for this Chiefs team, knowing that Patrick Mahomes will be coming up off that ACL injury? Well, I feel like it had to break at some time. 17 games in a row that were won. Edward, Merry Christmas. Welcome in. Christopher, Merry Christmas. Welcome in. Mr. Thibodeau is back. Team Thibodeau, we love them. And then the running back room, I would love to see them We got an 8:15 game start, so we're about 19 minutes away. 19 away.
You're going to have to draft well. You're going to have to find some bargains. You got to figure out what you're going to do with Jalen Watson, who's played opposite of Tim McDuffie and played some really good football. So I think a lot of it has to do with retaining your own guys and then replenishing. You got to replenish the coffers.
All righty. Well, guess what?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We do it every week. Our picks.
Everybody's picking Denver tonight. There ain't nobody picking. Tony went with Kansas City. He's nuts.
Sorry, it's going to be you. We're going to wax your chest. DraftKings replay presented by DraftKings.
Wow.
Tony, you're up here, but quickly, how many receptions for Travis Kelce do you have?
I don't think I'll have a computer handy anyway. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Tim. 32 likes on the board. We're still trying to get to 50. Still trying to get to 50 first before we can get to 100.
He's the guy. I think it's going to take him for if he's running the playoffs. I'd say 80 yards.
Okay, 80. So DraftKings Sportsbook, remember the place to bet touchdowns this season. This week, new customers can bet $5.
Yeah, I'm going to switch chairs before this game's out.
Download that app. Use that promo code TMF when you sign up. DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours. It is Christmas. We are celebrating here.
Christmas night. What a way to finish Christmas night.
We got a great AFC West rivalry here tonight. A shot at Travis Kelce. Is this his last night at Arrowhead? We will soon find out.
There's one more from you. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. We're working toward that 100 mark. We got 100 people in here.
Like a snag, son, running like he's double parked. What does a play like that do to the locker room?
Man, it's everything.
That's it. Where's Shaq? Is Shaq available? Yeah, because he's not going to say it's everything. Or if he did say it, he'll go.
New customers bet $5.
That's it. We got to go through all the commercials here for the next couple minutes.
The crown is yours.
Imagine that fresh sheet day.
I don't see how Kansas City can pull this off. I'll be shocked.
You can climb into more freshness night after night.
I just don't see it.
Downy breathes life into your laundry. Extra, extra! Read all about it. World Cup has begin.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Training for World Cup in North America has begun. And you would not believe what these guys are up to. White 17! White 17! Pop!
That soccer guy just kicked a soccer ball down a bowling alley. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I get people are fans of Kansas City and they're not going to lose the fellowship and the fan, what they have being fans, but and you shouldn't do that. But come on. I don't see how they can do it with the quarterback situation. I just don't see it.
Then the Clippers meet the high-flying Blazers. Sixers, Bulls, Clippers, Blazers. Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
I don't know. Bo Nix getting ready in the locker room. Bo Nix is getting ready.
Now on the other side, for the first time in more than a decade, Chris Oladokun and the Chiefs have been eliminated from the playoffs, meaning they can play Grinch and Spoiler this evening.
What is today? Today is Saturday? No, today's Thursday. Gonna let him know. Freedom Alley in the house. Welcome in, Freedom Alley.
Welcome to Thursday Night Kickoff presented by Subway. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas evening. Christmas night Let's get the Thursday Night Football logo up there. Why not?
But they're still in the driver's seat for the AFC's top seed. Meanwhile, 11-time Pro Bowler
Scallywag Steve, welcome in. They are eliminated. They are gone. Welcome in, Scallywag Steve. Chris Oladokin is your starter tonight. I have no idea anything about him. Michael Johnson, hello, Merry Christmas. Keep hitting that like, everybody. I got to get to a hundo before the game starts, if possible. Laurie Adams, Merry Christmas. Welcome in. Mandy Mary, welcome back in. Mandy and Doug, great job managing the moderators this year. Excellent job by both of them. Lamont's Gray, Merry Christmas, friend.
And this is the superior team. Don't let these fans get into it. Travis Kelce, little magic in the air tonight. Dominate this team like you should.
Yeah, there are, I should note, a lot of Broncos fans here this evening. After Sunday's loss to Jacksonville, Sean Payton said they beat us, and they beat us good, and that starts with me. How does Denver get back on track tonight?
I won't describe it as easy, but they all have their place that we were a part of it. And we all got to find our part in having success. And I think sometimes when you're winning and you're on these streaks, you forget about all the little things that actually get you there. Because you just kind of assume, we won, I want to address it. Talking to Vance Joseph today, the defensive coordinator this morning, he said, hey, for the room in my defensive room, it's like the guys keep telling me they're going to do it. When we keep winning, they don't feel the pressure. This made them all.
Anybody else, if you're brand new for the first time in here, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. We're about 12 minutes from kickoff, everybody. 12 minutes.
Starting lineup presented by Geico. So, Travis Kelce making his 111th career start at Arrowhead holds the team record for receptions, yards, and touchdowns in this building. So, Tony, if this is.
This could be Travis Kelce's last game tonight.
He's taking his final bow. Let him go out in style. Remember, Kobe Bryant played his last game. He had 60 points. He shot probably 50 times in that game, and I hope that's what they do to him. Pepper in his hands with the ball. Throw it to him 10, 15 times. Chris Oladokin, you want to make a name for yourself, throw it to the legend, and let him get busy in front of this home crowd, which potentially could be the last one. Give them a Christmas gift, seeing one of the best they ever do it.
Yeah, and sure, Denver's defense has been excellent all season long.
Nanny Pooh Bear, welcome in. Merry Christmas. 45 likes on the board. 120 people in here. On our way. Let's get 100 likes. Hit that X out of your chat, hit the like, and come back in. Here come the Vikings out on the field to a very non-warm welcome.
When you look at this Denver team, you guys, 1-6 in one-score games last year. They're now 10-2 in those games this year. What does that tell you, Win, about this team?
Yeah, I think when you really look at it, starting early, they want to start fast. But they score first, and they had the lead at halftime. They control these football games. And they've had a couple remarkable comebacks, but that hasn't been their style. This team wants to be in front. They want to have control of the game and let Van Jess.
Oh, Nick. Don't forget, everybody, as I'm talking tonight, if you're interested, I have a NFL block pool started. I started it 2 days ago. It's almost half full already. Send me an email, Pete McDevitt Show at Gmail. Pete McDevitt Show, my name of my channel at Gmail. Tell me you want the information for the pool, and I will get it out to you. You can get in. We're coming up on 50% already filled on that first pool. We will do another one if we get that one filled up, but we got to get it filled up first before I can do anything. So send me an email, Pete McDevitt Show at Gmail, and I will get it out to you.
Is they all talk while the players can actually hear them. Proud of you. Looking good. Keep it up. But when you have Geico Insurance, you'll always be heard. They have top-notch customer service with people who really care. Here you go. That's how you run inside zone.
Don't want anything from you.
Anything from you, bud? Cool. Could you pass the ball? Yeah, I'll try it. Just pass the ball. Yeah, just pass. Okay. Pass it. It feels good.
That football pool, you don't need to know anything about it either. It's all random numbers. It's just a simple NFL Super Bowl block pool. $25 per block. Get as many as you want. Pays out $500 a quarter.
Maybe I should schedule a plumber on Thumbtack.
Good call. You the man.
presents Prime Stories.
Prime Stories.
44 yards for Will Lutz. Lutz's kick. Misty hit the upright. Full exchange, and the Jaguars take it. The Jaguars beat the Broncos today 34-20.
It beat us good. You can't spit it out.
Jaguars took it to the Broncos last week.
It's really tough. Obviously, we have a lot of young guys playing.
The Chiefs fell to 6 and 9. You know, it's a building point, especially with the younger guys going into this Thursday.
Dun, 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 dun.
How do we process this loss? Was this a good loss?
Better it happened out in the class. Sometimes a loss gives you a good reality check and puts you back on course.
We've been spoiled for a decade. I forgot.
I'm going through all the openings. Mr. Condon, hello. Family navigation tied you up. Hope you all had an amazing day. Each of you the very best. Mr. Jeff Condon, Merry Christmas, buddy. 50 likes. All right, we're on our way to 100. We're getting closer. I'd like to get another 300, 400, 500 watching tonight. That would be awesome.
That whole journey, what you learned throughout all that.
I always believed in myself. I've always told myself I'm going to get an opportunity. Definitely looking forward to the challenge of playing one of the best defenses this week in Denver.
Thursday night halftime lead, 82% winning. So starting fast is important on Thursday night.
It'll be Travis Kelce's last home game.
I hope it ended at the last, right? But if it is, hell of a career.
What Travis has done to this city, it's special. I hope that's not true. I'd love to see him play more.
We realize this is one of those home advantage going into the playoffs. Got to handle our business starting Thursday night.
Thursday night football.
Thursday night football, baby.
Broncos have got to go impose their will in Kansas City Christmas time. Wow.
There's the Chiefs coming out of their locker room right now.
The Chiefs take the field at Arrowhead Stadium for the last time this season. And will this be the final home game in the career of the great Travis Kelce? To be determined. The Kansas City ready to take on Bo Nix and the playoff-bound Denver Broncos on Thursday Night Football. How Mike
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, the laws of gravity finally caught up with the Chiefs this year. 3 Super Bowl wins, 5 appearances.
Matthew Whittington, hello. Welcome in.
Now they go on vacation.
Sub it up before you roll out, Matthew. Welcome in, buddy. He likes the Broncos tonight. Our screen will change in about 6 minutes when the kickoff happens. Francisco, Merry Christmas.
Andy Reid is your head coach, and of course, let's hope Patrick Mahomes comes back from this knee injury 100% before week 1 next year. In the meantime, you got a heck of a story. Chris Oladokun is going to make his first career start. He's been on the roster for 4 years.
Chris Oladokun. Oladokun. That's going to be the next name of Cake's next cat that he has. Oladokun the cat.
It looks like Sean Payton in his 3rd year. He's got his franchise quarterback. He has a top-grade defense. That's a great recipe for success.
Unbelievable recipe. You think about before he got here, 7 years of mediocrity, and in his 3rd year, they're 2 wins away from having a chance to be the number 1 seed in the AFC.
Yeah, they could be. Denver could end up being the number 1 seed.
Get back on track. We just talked about there in the tease. They lost last week at home against Jacksonville. Did not look good doing it. Tonight is about trying to get back on track, regain the momentum that they lost a week ago, so they can get ready for a nice stretch run.
Can they get back on that track, or can the Chiefs play the role of spoiler? Next on Thursday Night Football.
There's Kelce right there going out to the crowd. When we come back, we should be kicking it off. They're going to a commercial break right now.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free. 4th foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
Kansas City's getting 13.5 tonight. My word. That's a lot of points. That is a lot of points in the NFL.
Poor dear.
4 minutes to go. 4 minutes.
Welcome, Mrs. C. Don't let anything stop you. Let's fly. The Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration has the very latest in style, safety, and tech.
It's Christmas night, and you can save the best gift for last. Broncos and Chiefs. Nothing like division rivals clashing to close out the Thursday night football season, Tony. Plus, I'm sick of these sweaters, right? Who said ugly sweaters got to be ugly? And here's something else that won't make you sweat.
Sorry, just looking at.
New customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets.
Looking at stuff.
Promo code TNF. The crown is yours.
God, the tributes are still going out there for Adam the Woo everywhere.
Hello.
Hi.
Well, that was fun.
You know that uncomfortable feeling when you think you're alive. So you decide
Oh boy.
it's your celebration day.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Like really practicing. Only to realize you were never all alone. Haynes.
Time moves fast. See you soon. Find the perfect getaway to slow down with the people.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Book a last-minute weekly stay for the holidays and save.
I knew I was forgetting something.
With Verbo.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4 foot long.
Let me get you the emojis, everybody. Just give me 1 second.
4 foot long straight. Protect the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4 foot long free.
On Thursday Night Football welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Attention. All right, if you refresh your screen, you should have those. Everybody should have the emojis if you refresh your screen. Stanley Sox, welcome in. James is here. They're doing the final opening right now.
Broncos have won Super Bowl 32. The Kansas City Chiefs are champions. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year! Ways to watch tonight include our prime feature, the Next Gen Stats broadcast, featuring players tracking advanced AI insights and the game from the Sky King angle. You can also watch in Spanish with TNF and Espanol. Minutes ago, Kaylee Hartung put up with Chris Jones in our side.
Kaylee Hartung, she's there tonight? She's actually a half decent reporter.
Merry Christmas to you. With 10 straight.
She actually asks decent football questions.
What motivates this team tonight?
Oh, finish strong. We got a lot of new guys playing. We had an off year this year. It's okay. We needed it. A little punch in the face. We'll be back next year.
O'Connell, welcome in. Good to see you. Stanley Sox is here. Rinser, hello. Merry Christmas. 62 likes, still trying to get to 75.
What do you all need to do to play spoiler?
Well, we got to play fundamentally sound.
As soon as this game actually kicks off, I will give you the screens. Can't do anything until then. It's garbage playing in the background right now.
So what's at stake tonight? Nothing for Kansas City. For Denver, though, they can clinch the
Denver can clinch the number 1 seed with a win tonight and a win next week at the Chargers. Thank you, bud. What are you doing? You all right? Tired? Okay. What do you work tomorrow again? 11? Okay.
As the head coach here, Patrick Mahomes, as you all know, ACL, LCL surgery the day after he got hurt a couple of weeks ago. He is rehabbing already, and he's in attendance here tonight. Current conditions, 57 degrees on Christmas night in Kansas City.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom! There's your kickoff. I'll give you the screen in 20 seconds. Denver will take the ball at the 35 as it was kicked out of the back of the end zone. 20 seconds. I'll have a screen for you. Right now, there's a commercial running.
22-10 record as a starting quarterback. Tied with the second most wins.
10 seconds.
History, Russell Wilson, of course, been a couple of seasons that Denver was 24-8.
Now, I think you see each week he and Sean Payton get more and more comfortable with one another.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. First down and 10. Denver with the ball. Ronald Duffney, hello. OCK, hello. Keep hitting those likes, everybody. Pound it, pound it, pound it. Shotgun looking to throw. Pressure coming. Dumps it underneath. Caught. First down and more? No. That's a 9-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Nice stop by Kansas City.
That's a good example of it right there. And, you know, if you haven't followed Bo Nix throughout his career.
There's our dislike guy. Thanks for coming in and disliking the vid. We appreciate you.
If the first receiver, second receiver's not there, he wants to go. This year, in his second year, really commanded his
2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1.
patience there. He worked through progressions, checked it down, and on first
Nick, single back set. Wide receiver in motion. Handoff going left. First down out to midfield. Harvey on the run. First down, Kansas City. Gives it up on the first one. Harvey's been the lead back with Dobbins out.
doing a really nice job. We know he can catch the ball in the backfield, but I think what you'll see tonight, the vision, the burst, low center of gravity, really hard for the linebackers to see him at that second level with him only being 5'8".
Motivational Mike, Merry Christmas.
Was the main guy who got hurt about halfway through the season. And Harvey, you can
Single back set, shotgun formation.
first down.
Nix looking to throw. Goes down underneath, caught.
And that's a 7 or 8 yard pickup here for Michael Bain.
Michael Bandy on the catch. 2nd down and short coming up.
Defensive minds in the game. I think he's top 3 this year in blitz rate. Pressure rate's not been great. That's been an area that, you know, through some injuries, they've had to protect their corners, not blitzing as much because of that, so they have to keep their safeties back.
2nd down and 2. 2nd and 2.
Sean Payton and Bo Nix tonight, again, with the injuries to the corners, especially Trent McDuffie.
Prentice as the fullback.
Handoff straight up the middle. Nothing. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Nothing.
Christian Fulton comes up from the secondary to knock it down 3rd and a deuce.
3rd and a deuce here. Has a whole new different meaning in Ohio. Merry Christmas, Nanny Pooh Bear. Good Lord. Let me go get that.
Here is the defensive coordinator. He'll be on the radar of some teams for head coaching spots next season. Already is, I think. 3rd and 2. McLaughlin is out.
3rd and 2. Dumps it out to the side. First down and more inside the 40.
Harvey turns it into a first down, taken out of bounds here by Brian Cook.
He's got the option to hand that off in an RPO or to get it out there to Harvey, who's lined up in the slot as a wide receiver, had wide receiver skills as a running back. We're seeing more and more of that with these guys coming out of college. Good decision by Nix because of the 2 blockers out.
All right, that should fix that.
You know about Troutman at tight end, but Troy Franklin does a really nice job there maintaining that block to get Harvey a shot for the first down.
Franklin, old teammate of Nix at Oregon.
Handoff outside.
Give it to McLaughlin.
McLaughlin inside the 30. Short gain.
3rd behind.
2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 6.
One of the things that just stands out really all year, a lot of people focus on Bo Nix, Ortland Sutton, the running backs. This offensive line seems like the good teams, you know, they're getting close to the postseason, defensive linemen and offensive linemen, and the health up front. You mentioned Wattenberg in the center out.
2nd down and 4.
Boy, they have such continuity, and they do such a good job in run blocking.
Baby Girl Adventures, welcome in. Merry Christmas. Rolling out to his right, throws to his right. Franklin's got it. First down.
Troy Franklin, again, his old teammate with the Ducks.
First down, Denver.
For the Broncos.
Another good decision.
We're up to 80 likes. We need 20 more likes to get over 100. Then after that, it can just roll with it. 20 more people. Hit us a like.
Let his receivers and running backs do the work after the catch right now. On fire.
James says, Merry Christmas from Cincinnati.
Mixing run with pass, different formations, personnel groupings. Looks really good so far here for Denver.
Double I set behind Nix. Handoff. Big solid run right there. Harvey hit hard. Short gain. Second down.
So interesting. I mean, I realize it's the first time the words Kansas City can only play the role of spoiler has been uttered since 2012. Think about that.
Second down and 7. Second and 7.
We're bouncing the playoffs on the last day of the 14th season, and ever since, you know what's happening.
All right, Nanny Pooh Bear, have a good night. Second down and 7. Second and 7. Shotgun, go to throw. Pressure coming from the inside, throws to the outside. Diving for the first down, and he doesn't get it. A yard short. Third down and 1 coming. Little Jordan Humphrey on the catch. He's about a yard short. Third and 1 coming up. 85 likes. Need 15 more likes. Come on, there's easily 15 people in here that can hit a like. Third down and 1. Third down and 1. Coming up under 9 minutes in the first already. Diving for a first down, and he got it. First down, Denver right there.
First down! Oregon, so not only Franklin, but also the center, watch 54. Good job there for the left guard, also getting a good push there. Good get off there against Chris Jones. That's what he's known for. That time he beat him to the point of attack, making it easy on Bo Nix.
First down and 10. First and 10.
These last 4 games, setting up their run game and play action game a lot more second half of the season. 6.5 minutes into the drive.
Handoff off tackle. Harvey short run. Not much there. Second and 9 coming up.
Reaction to the loss late against a good Jacksonville team was great. You know, he really wanted his team to own the loss. And we got beaten all 3 phases. Let's not make excuses. Let's not talk about what would have been. We got beat at home late in the year. In a short week, on a holiday week, they're excited to get out here. And I think setting the tone here early, he talked about 82% on Thursday night. They want to start fast. They got an opportunity here in the red zone. Yeah, that ended an 11-game winning streak.
Shotgun, go to throw. Underneath, caught. Ingram making the catch. He only got a couple yards on that. Third down coming up.
Third down, that Spags is going to probably crank up the pressure here. Here he only rushes forward. He is able to rely on big 95 Chris Jones in the middle. Wins that one-on-one matchup on that left side. Chesty trying to hold up. Just that pressure alone makes that ball have to come out. Sets his third down up. About a day now in the game. He's the back. 13th play of this drive. It's taken almost 8 minutes.
Aaron, welcome in. Third and 6. Looking to throw. Incomplete. They're going to have to kick a field goal. Looking for Humphrey, but he couldn't handle it.
Covering there, so Sean says the field goal for a 13-play drive. You can see Connor 27 to the inside. As soon as the ball snapped, he works outside to be able to get to the flat. That ball goes high. First ball we've seen really get away from Bo Nix, and maybe a miscommunication on what he was expecting, on maybe a route adjustment. You see right there, kind of pointing to himself. That was on me.
Whoops.
27-yard attempt for Will Lutz.
27-yard attempt for Lutz. Up, and that's good. Three nothing Denver in the first. Motivational Mike, thank you for subscribing.
To play professional rollerball with the fiercest animals in the most dangerous stadiums. never get a shot after this, so don't mess up. That's your bet talk? A little out of practice. The planet's watching. Oh my gosh, that's worse.
Huh.
You don't belong here. You're too small. Show who's too small.
Night. Go. Still in the bed out. You got a TV on the toilet. Even has a remote. Unsanitary, but it's cool. That toilet.
In theaters February 13th. Next time.
That looks like a weird movie there.
Switch to Total Wireless with the full power of America's best 5G network. Get iPhone 16e with Apple Intelligence.
Glad you guys are here. Thank you for being here for Christmas night. Appreciate you, veteran watchers of the channel, be they ninja or in the chat. Thank you. Coming in, hitting a like makes a difference. We got 150 people in here. I need 12 likes. If you're brand new to me, welcome in. My name is Pete. This is the show. I'm coming to you live from my studio in Baltimore, Maryland. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hello, Gloria. Welcome in. Hope you had a great Christmas. We've had a solid day here, and just happy to be here. We got a lot of games coming up. 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, 1 on Monday. If you're new to me, I am a triple amputee. I don't tell that out of sympathy. I tell it out of just being honest because I lost both of my legs. I lost my left hand, but there'll be times where I cheer or react, and then I got a bunch of people in the chat that are new. Hey, what's your deal? Type thing. So I usually just tell people up front. I don't hide from it. It is me, or whatever there is not there. It is me. So welcome to the channel. I use it as a motivational tool to push me to do more. I was actually outside of my front yard taking down balloons and everything today by myself. And when I got back here, so doing what I got to do.
Thursday Night Football being brought to you by Verizon, the best 5G network. There's only one best. Stay calm like a good neighbor.
Kansas City getting the ball now. Kansas City getting the ball. I do think I'm going to switch chairs here in a few minutes, so starting to get a little bit tight sitting here right now.
He was double the size of any other kid at the LA Coliseum. Among other things, he sold. He was a vendor at Dodger Stadium for years. I thought he was reminiscing about that, talking about the Dodgers Game 7, winning the World Series. Well, after this season, I
think I'll change chairs after this possession. All right, Kansas City got it to 10, 20, 25. Trying to go wide. Can't get there. Tackled it to 25. He'll be dropped right there.
So now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the world of Chris Oladokin.
Oladokin is your quarterback. San Diego State. The Steelers drafted him originally. Oh, this guy's horrible.
But he does own 2 Super Bowl rings.
Oladokin.
Sitting in the front row there, who got hurt last week. And that's how Oladokin got his opportunity.
Handoff. Pacheco. Gain of 1, maybe 1.5.
I think for people that are seeing him for the first time, some people might think he's, is he just getting here? But it's important to understand 4 years in this system, 2 Super Bowl rings, been around. And I talked to him on the field before the game. I said, man, all these mental reps for 4 years. Now you get a chance to make this a reality. He seemed very calm, very excited for this opportunity. He and Patrick Mahomes have become very, very tight. And the offensive players want to play well tonight for him.
Handoff up the middle. Pacheco. Nice job. 3rd and 1 coming up. 3rd and 1. Pacheco with a hard run right there. Hard run.
Sanford, which is at Homewood, Alabama, then to South Dakota State, where he played for the Jackrabbits. Yeah, think about that. Was during COVID when some of the college players, a lot of the college players, took their 6th year. So in his 6th year, almost quit, went up to South Dakota State, opened up an opportunity after all that, still got drafted in the 7th round by the Steelers. And South Dakota season began.
Short run, first down, Kansas City. John Corndog, welcome in.
And one last thing on Oladokin. When we got done with our call this week, I think all of us were kind of like, wow, what an impressive guy. Like, if you want to be pulling for a guy in a story on Christmas night, this is your guy. I mean, could not have been more humble and appreciative for this opportunity. You can see why a lot of the guys, and when I talked to Matt Nagy, I said, who's the guy that really is in his corner, the foxhole guy? He said, Travis Kelce. That's the guy that really is trying to like keep it calm and his biggest fan out there. From the 40-yard line.
Handoff off tackle. Pacheco, short run.
Chris Oladokun was walking into the stadium today. He told me he got a text from Patrick Mahomes saying, "Go be yourself." He told us he's been a sponge these past 4 years, studying Mahomes, sitting next to him every day, and more than a teammate, he says Mahomes.
Second down and 9. Second and 9.
Yes, when Mahomes is going out with the boys, you know, whether it's Kelsey or whoever it is, they go out deep, they're going whatever they're doing. Oladokun's right there. He's one of the guys. So I'm very familiar with them. Let's see how
Shotgun formation, calling out the play. Oladokun rolls out to his right, throws on the run, caught. First down and more. Up, he tapped out of bounds. Nope, they're saying incomplete because the receiver was out of bounds. That's a shame because that was a nice scramble. Yep, that's a good call. The right foot was out of bounds.
And then he's going to take off. You know, they want to give him 1-2 run because creating and playing.
Third down and 9. Third and 9.
They don't want to get, especially in a short first career start, give it too much. So 1-2, take off and create. Third down and 9. Deep drop under pressure.
Oladokun going down the field. Incomplete. Fourth down. They're going to have to punt.
With all that talk about Oladokun, we forgot to mention he's going up against arguably the best defense in the NFL with Vance Joseph and the way they create pressure, especially on third down. Number 1 in the league because they can get pressure with just 4. Cooper on the right, Benito on the left. They do such.
Oladokun got lit up too on that one.
Going up against backup offensive tackles for the Chiefs. Kind of plays in the storyline of where Kansas City.
Here comes the punt.
Apart from that, no problem. Oh, huh. That arises to do the picking here. Marvin Mims, good returner. He's back.
Fair catch. No, he's going to take it. Bring it out at the 15. He's going to be knocked down at the 18 right there.
Denver will set up shop for their second drive of 3:46. You go in the opening quarter in KC. 3-0.
All right, they're going to take a timeout here, so let me do this.
Miss Kickoff? No problem. You can still get in on the action live with DraftKings Sportsbook. They've got tons of live betting options at your fingertips. Bet on the next.
At least I thought they were going to do a commercial.
Stack your favorite scores in a live same-game parlay as the action unfolds. Then with DraftKings Live.
There it is. Okay, there's the commercial in the background. 12 seconds on the commercial, then I'll flip it. I'm going to go switch chairs real quick. Be just a minute doing this. 6 likes to 100. Can I get 6 people to hit that stupid thumb button so YouTube will think we're doing a good job? If you wouldn't mind. 6 people is all I need. Can we make that happen before I get back?
Go to Amazon.com. Activate your free Grubhub Plus membership and start ordering with $0 delivery fees on Grubhub. Top restaurants to your local faves. Eligible orders only. Terms and additional fees apply.
Give it up for the very funny Group Andre Ellis.
You need to learn about betting. No, all you need to know about crypto. Learn about threat count.
It's a really good deal. Buy 1, get 2 free sheets and pillows. Mix and match sizes and styles. Sets and pillowcases too.
Yes, Jason Benny.
As a running back, I have to prevent fumbles at all costs. It's all about prevention. The same goes for my teeth. The Colgate's whole active prevention system is 15 times more effective at eliminating bacteria buildup to prevent oral health problems before they start. I strive hope.
Speed tennis ready like Bijan with Colgate Total. Now.
So you think Santa will like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist.
Do exist. Oh. Santa?
Meet your new Dell PC with Intel inside. With all-day battery life to power through your to-dos, so you have extra free time and extra savings. So this holiday season, you can be as extra as you want.
deeply researched stats-driven insight. We're not doing none of that. Watching clips on Beacon is dirty. I got it. And doing bits. That's right.
Back at Arrowhead. Kirk, I know you well versed on the show. I have four boys. The on the show is here literally the eye in the sky from Santa Claus. He kind of keeps track of all the kids and what's going on.
All right.
He moves around every single day. Kids are anxious to find out where is he one day to the next.
First down and 10, Denver. Second possession of the game. Nix rolls to his right, throws, incomplete. He had a wide receiver open. He has a couple people open, just missed him.
Pre-snap movement. He'll go up to that intermediate level. See in the flat there, he's got Prince on the side to go up and over that corner after the flat. Just throws it behind him. He's trying to bring it back away from that safety, but just brought it back too far.
Second and 10. Look at the throw. Ball at the 19. Handoff. Rolls to his right. Going to run it himself. Nope, that didn't work. That was a dumb move. Forced out of bounds. He might have lost a yard. Might be 3rd and 11 here.
Superstar down the road. The rookie out of Louisville did a heck of a job there. Look at his ground. And then using great speed to force him out of bounds. Nixon at first drive, 7 dropbacks, didn't face a blitz one time. It was all zone and didn't really throw the ball downfield much. He will need to do that here on his 3rd and long. I think that guy will have anything left in the 4th quarter. No shot.
3rd down and 12. They're marking it. 3rd and 12. Shotgun looking to throw. Running around for his life. Rolls out to his left. Throws on the run. Oh, incomplete. Are they going to call that an interception on a tip? Was he in bounds? On the deflection, Kansas City's saying it's an interception. I'm not seeing anything officially from the refs yet.
Quick reaction, the right hand, great job of that one. This ball's in play, and 32 red, quick reaction, ends up catching the ball. Watch this. Bolton known for his ability against the run. Great instincts, gets his hands under it.
Yeah, that's an interception. Oh, yeah, that's an interception. 100%.
And now I thought he might have look at his pressure. They do a great job of forcing him out. This is what Bo Nix can create. Heck of a job there by the receiver working with him, but out of nowhere, Bolton's closing speed to get a hand on it. And then that quick reaction right there.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
And the Chiefs got great field position. And Bill DENvs made an official of the announcement. So that gets the crowd stirred up. Again, nothing at stake for Kansas City. They're playing the spoiler role, pride, guys looking for job security.
From the 30. Handoff. Pacheco. Gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. Yeah, that was a great bounce and made a nice play on it. Made a real nice play on it.
Because of some of these injuries they've had, the 3rd right tackle in Godric, and on the left side, the 4th left tackle in Foley. So you're going to have to work. If you're going to run the ball, it's going to be in the interior. It's going to be hard to get a push on the edge against this Denver defense. 2nd down, 8.
2nd down and 8. 2nd and 8. Noah Gray on the catch. 3rd down coming up. They haven't even gone Kelsey's way yet.
Practice squad activated. Other people put my best on IR. I may have not been somebody who he's got a change for today. So yeah, you know, we're talking big names or that season. I don't know, put an extra in. Now we have the big interception in plus territory. The young quarterback, first career start, another 3rd down. And they're rolling up.
3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6. Look at the throw. Takes off running. Throws on the run. Caught. First down. Kelsey inside the 20.
Final effective communication, the offensive line. Gets out of there. What a great job of finding the intercept. When in doubt, you start to scramble. How about that matchup? Travis Kelsey against the defensive player of the year.
That was a nice play right there.
He's able on that scramble. There's a little wave. Able to separate on that beginning of that scramble. And Oladoka was able to find that first down. Final minute of the quarter. Oladoka stepping up. He's going to
throws. Caught. Oladoka. Nice job. Under, I got 30 seconds roughly to go in the first quarter. Martin, hello. Welcome in.
Brown wants a reaction from Barron there coming in with the hit, but he didn't wait. He didn't sit back and wait, then go. As soon as he saw the linebackers clear, he took off and got some positive yards. Last week in his pass for the red zone area, 4 or 5, 7 more.
Second down and 6. Second and 6. Handoff. Pacheco got about 3 of it back. Third down and 3. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. End of the first quarter. 185 watching right now. Sub it up if you're new. Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in.
Say you get a home on Airbnb with a chef's kitchen. Now you can get a chef on Airbnb to cook in it. Or if you get a ski house, now you can get an après-ski massage. Or if you get a place in the clouds, now you can get
Merry Christmas to you, Martin, my friend. Appreciate you guys being here today.
Now you can Airbnb more than an Airbnb.
Are you ready to find out what we have in store for you? Things are getting real.
James, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you, James. Just looking through some stuff here, trying to stay on top of it.
Dive into 4 delicious treasures while you still can.
Hey, where my crappy Whopper go?
The SpongeBob movie, now playing.
Thanks for walking us through the plan.
You guys heading up north soon?
Yeah, got Lizzie for a couple weeks this summer.
Taking her fishing, I hope. It's fun.
Doors. Connect us to what's important.
Excited, sweetie?
A dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors. Backed by a team of specialists. Your advisor helps you build a personal.
Ray, Merry Christmas to you and your wonderful wife. Merry Christmas, friend.
And when life surprises you, your plan can change too. Because doors were meant to be open.
And they're already promoting the draft. We're not even done the season yet. They're already promoting the draft. Maggie made you root for him? That's awesome. That's awesome.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up the food's flavor. Why would you throw it? Sam,
Pepsi does make it taste better.
trying to get with the part. Making a burger? Well, you've got Kevin Hart, Ethan Thompson, drinking their takes on dynamics for the sports talk. Get ready for his guests. Big Lamps, Candace commentary on the sports with Kevin. And 2 episodes every Tuesday. Not Thursday. They're on it. Only on Prime. Final Thursday night.
Bye-bye, Chiefs. No playoffs. Nope, they have no playoffs this year. They acknowledged that at the beginning of the stream.
Kelsey lined up on the right side against Sertan again in a heck of a matchup. Third down and 3.
Third down and 3. Third down and 3.
To the outside.
Caught. Kelsey, 3 people tackling him. I don't think they're going to give him the first. I think they're going to call him short. 4th and 1. This is where you go for it. Your season's done. Go for it.
Actually moved Surtain off of Kelsey to create a more favorable matchup, and then they were able to at least give him a shot. They got positive yards. They got a shot here now on 4th down and short. 4th and inches. An extra eligible lineman ignores that. 6 guys up front. 4th and inches. Ball handed to Green Hunter.
Hunt, first down run, Kansas City. 1st and goal for the Chiefs.
First down, 1st and goal. You mentioned Morzad coming in, put him in here at tight end. Good job of just kind of sealing, pushing down up to the linebacker. Heck of a job by Kelsey. They lined him up in the backfield. Good kick out block on Sternad. And a lot of room there to run there on that 4th and short. 4-minute drive. Play number 8. Hunt comes back into the backfield. Rolling.
Throws incomplete to the end zone. He was rolling out to his right. I don't know what he was doing there.
2nd and goal.
2nd and goal now.
Told us this game about the young quarterback is don't make a bad play worse. This is an example of that. This could have been really bad. So instead, without a lot of game reps and a lot of experience over the last 4 years, he felt that pressure, tried to avoid it, couldn't do it. Heck of a job by Ellis holding his ground. And instead of taking that sack or throwing it into coverage, threw it away. Return that center. 2nd down.
Pacheco handoff. Inside the 5. 3rd and goal coming up. 3rd and goal.
You want to watch a guy in the interior that just knows how to win. Already tonight, 93. You mentioned DJ Jones. Usually he's known for a guy that's going to eat up double teams, but he's kind of an unsung hero in this defense because of his power and his quickness. He's able to get off of blocks and make plays as he did right there. So now 3rd down and goal. They go empty for the moment. Now they bring
3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Single back set to his left. Caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Smith is into the end zone. How about that?
Clap your hands! They had a miscommunication with all the crossers from the Chiefs. Everybody's thinking about Kelsey on the other side. You have crossers. Look at the linebackers. Very slow.
Nice play by Smith. Extra point pending.
Until it was too late, the linebacker saw him, but by then he's already able to get outside, get eventually into the end zone. Well, working against the opponents, Smith gets his first career touchdown. Hunter now for the point after. The Kansas City Chiefs, big underdog. Early in the 2nd quarter.
Huge underdogs. Hey, Thomas Cannon, Merry Christmas. Huge underdogs right now. The Chiefs are rocking it. A little bit of pushing and shoving after the play. See what the flag is. Offsetting fouls. Penalties decline. Seven nothing. Appreciate everybody being here today. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Don't forget, we got 2 games on Saturday, 2 NFL games on Sunday, and Monday Night Football is still to come this weekend. Got it coming on.
We need to talk about soda because coffee's changed it for the better forever. It's a better-for-you soda with 5 grams of sugar and ingredients you can love. Soda's back, but so much better.
So, hot, hot, hot. Boom. Set out 3 with protein to tackle every craving. Chunky, the soup that eats like a meal.
David Simeona. Hello, David. Merry Christmas. Welcome in, sir. Welcome in.
We need to do something about that. Do I smell hot dog water?
Mom, what you doing here?
Take this funky shirt and throw it in there. Have you heard of Downy Rinse? I'm going to show you how to rinse that odor out. Smell that.
That smells a lot better.
It does.
Rinse impossible odors out in one wash. Christina Ladd posted at McDonald's, thinking about how I never had a snack wrap, and I'm devastated. Imagine tasting the snack wrap for the very first time. The ranch or spice.
This is going to be an interesting game. Thought it was going to be a blowout. Looks like it's going to be interesting now tonight. They're going to make Denver work for it.
Where do we even get this guy?
Going to make them work for it. Not a bad thing.
No.
So don't settle for just any insurance. There's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
CJ Stroud and the Texans.
It's an AFC Clash live from LA, December 27th at 4:30 Eastern, home on NFL Network.
Well, you knew that Taylor Swift would have to be here.
Of course, Taylor Swift is there.
Slightly fashionably late, but just the time to watch the Chiefs take the lead.
Just missed one little catch there about Travis, right? Sure, he'll have some other opportunities.
Exactly. Kickoff fielded at the 2-yard line. Foul of the day.
Return to the 20, 25, 30. Denver out. 34-yard line on the return. Denver will start there.
I got Drew Brees. I'm calling a timeout. We're setting up the play. He's going to go out and direct it. If it's Bo Nix, I'm not calling a timeout. I'm letting him just play ball because that's where he's most comfortable and most effective. So always comparisons with Sean Payton. People want to compare Bo Nix to Drew for obvious reasons. But because of Bo Nix's background with the tempo and kind of just being more of a baller, it's interesting how he's recognized how he has got to be able to treat them very differently, especially in critical moments.
Well, you would think it would be the opposite. You'd think that he'd let the veteran Breeze just play, call the timeout for Nix.
Play action. Nix throws on the run. It's got Ingram out to the 40. Going to be about second down and about 2. Second down about 2. Nice play on there.
Trying to get Bo Nix in a comfortable state of mind. And a comfortable state of mind is his background. The way he played high school football. It's very common with quarterbacks in today's era. The way he played college football at Auburn and Oregon. A lot of up-tempo. A lot of just reaction. So I think that's where he's trying to play the strength of Bo Nix.
Second down, 2. Streaming it to the
second down and 2. Handoff. First down. Denver's got it.
And we go to Kennedy.
Well, guys, Bo Nix has grown in all the ways he's needed to in year 2, and that's according to Troy Franklin. He says Nix has become more vocal, more comfortable with knowing what he needs to do and how to get guys going. And Franklin says this from a unique perspective, considering they were college teammates at Oregon.
Kerry Allen, hello. Merry Christmas, my friend. Merry Christmas. Play action. Going to throw. Nix dumps it off to his back, and he can't hold it. Dropped it. He dropped it.
I would add to that, one thing to remember about Bo Nix, son of a coach. His dad, Patrick, played at Auburn himself. So he grew up in a house where it was all football. And, you know, anytime you're a son of a coach, he loves football. He just loves
Star Wars 99, welcome in.
And I think the biggest thing that we've seen, his presence gives his team belief they can win. And I think that has a lot to do with all their one-possession victories this year. A lot of them.
Handoff. Going to go to Harvey. He's not going to get anything. Maybe a yard. Third down coming up.
They flipped the script. Kansas City started the season, they had won 17 one-possession games in a row. Now they can't, they're like 1-7. And Denver was the opposite. Now Denver, the king of the comebacks in one-possession wins.
Yeah, Denver 1-6 last year, like you said, complete flip of the script. Now they're 10-2. Big 10 wins and won by one possession.
The thing on history, they do it.
Third down and 8. Third and 8.
Again, a role reversal. 3rd and 8 now. From the 40-yard line.
Nick steps up, throws on a run, caught, and dropped when he hit the ground. Sutton could hold on to it. 4th and 8. Could not hold on to it.
Very talented defensive end, 56. So he steps up. Very talented and gifted at throwing the ball on the run. But I feel like tonight in this first half, he's third down runs when he's moving. He's just off target slightly. That would have been a heck of an effort there by Sutton if he's able to bring that in.
Here comes the punt.
It's the Denver punter. George Smith, who scored the touchdown for KC, back to receive. He trips over.
From the 10, 15, out to the 18. They'll tell you there. Kansas City to start with the ball right there.
Take over at that spot on Christmas night in America.
They're playing a lot of Run DMC tonight in the background there. That's crazy stuff. All the Christmas commercials will be stopping tonight.
Jeep, there's only one. Right now during the Jeep Wrap-Up Year Sales event, well-qualified lessees can lease a 2026 Jeep Wrangler Sport Pass Gas model for $359 a month, or purchase and get no monthly payments for 90 days. Here's to the stop that never stopped, to the flavor that found its way into everything, from just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal, it's an arrival.
It's an arrival.
AT&T's been carrying America's calls since 1876. When you've been around that long, you can spot a hustle coming from a mile away. T-Mobile is the breaking promises. Well, they stay caught up in the truths.
Wisconsin Badger Clubhouse. Welcome in. Merry Christmas.
Right, Graham? When you compare, there's no comparison. Clean tone, strong signal, nothing better.
Have you heard the story that's about a guy who lives in a Capital One cafe close by? There's no fees or minimum, so your money stays. Both cafes are open all 7 days. What's in your wallet?
I need you to trust me one last time.
It's not coming.
How do you know? Because I'm about to take it there.
All right.
End of an era, we don't know. DENvsKC, 13 spectacular seasons.
3-time Super Bowl champion, 4 first-team All-Pros, 11 Pro Bowls.
Third in receiving.
All-time among tight ends. Third in receiving, third in receiving yards, fifth in... Yeah, he's definitely first ballot Hall of Famer.
The resume. So, and all the games he's played in his career were for Andy Reid. Came in together.
I think the relationship with he and Mahomes so many times that he just finds grass. Looks like he's not even running a route. He and Mahomes just had that feel.
Maybe the all-time security blanket.
Pacheco around the outside, gain of 10, gain of 12. Out to the 32, first down, Kansas City.
So we don't know. Maybe it's Kelsey's last game. We don't know. We do know we might have a busy offseason. What do you think?
He's
an Ohio guy. I'm an Ohio guy. The love for ball, you can never quite predict what he might do. This is the guy, he's won all these championships.
First down and 10.
I was talking to Tony last night at our Christmas Eve dinner, and he said, I was chasing Super Bowl because I didn't have one. This guy's won 3, been to 5.
Handoff. Short. Nope, he lost the yard. Pachenko lost the yard there. 2nd and 10 or 11.
Let's go back to what I said. He will have a busy offseason. Yes, he will. How would you like to put together that invitation list? Take a look at the record at Arrowhead, 72-22. That's more than 3 wins every 4 games, 95 games. What's your hunch? What do you think? He come back next year?
Reggio, welcome in. Badgerbacker, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you both. 3rd down and 10 coming up on an incomplete.
With Patrick Mahomes, his guy, going down with a knee injury. Patrick's going to have to work his tail off to be ready by the opener. Right. I just think there's something with all that they've done together. There's something about let's go one more time. I would be shocked if he came back because of all of this and missing the playoffs. I could see him wanting to come back and do it one more time with 15. Well, that was kind of the issue last year too in the Super Bowl with most receiving yards in history by a tight end. And, there was some thought that maybe if they had beaten Philadelphia, not the Super Bowl, he'd walk away then.
Shotgun, going to throw, complete. Brown with the catch, going to be 4th down and a couple. They're going to have to punt.
Obviously, only he knows. Maybe Taylor knows. But that's something I've really respected what he has said when he's been asked about it these last 2 weeks. Out of respect for my teammates, I'm focusing on trying to win these last couple games. It'd be easy for him to emotionally, mentally check out, with
Alex, welcome in. Merry Christmas.
But he's still all in, and that I think just as a competitor, you have to really respect that he's still in that mindset of trying to finish his season strong. A little emotional, more so than he would normally be after the national anthem today. Meanwhile, this punt is going to let it bounce. There's a flag. It's going to roll to the end zone.
Flag down. We got a touchback, but let me see what the flag is.
I love the fact we've had no accepted penalties.
Holding. 10-yard penalty. Move it back to the 10.
DraftKings Sportsbook has your back with early access. If the player
It's hard to say who the hottest team is right now, There's a couple of them, like you're saying right there, that are all doing pretty well. I really think it's all about how they are going into the playoffs after week 18. That's the big factor.
The pace of today's economy can leave business owners feeling overwhelmed and outdone. Outdone? Not with the most powerful QuickBooks ever on the Intuit platform. With a team of AI agents who tackle jobs for you. Morning, payroll's ready.
Because a lot, you can flatten out. In week 18, you could also have an injury. That could really change you.
Outdo it with Intuit QuickBooks.
New Saquon Sour Old Spice. Smell like you can hurdle over a man, or a bigger man, or a really, really big man, or a truck driven by a really big man, or that really big man with a normal man on his shoulders.
Really big man.
A Chewy order is on the way for Hunter, who finds anything he puts his nose to. This holiday, Mom uses Chewy to save up to 40% on gifts that Hunter loves hunting down. For low prices, for holidays with pets, there's Chewy.
It's the NBA on Prime.
Fighting for Sixers playoff in the Bulls. Then the Clippers meet the high-flying Blazers.
Got to start doing some NBA again.
Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, only on Prime.
time for Pressure Tested, presented by Nissan. Let's venture down the Broncos road to the playoffs.
NSXA Dodgers, welcome in. I'm a big Charger fan here, and I hope they tie. Welcome in. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
It could be crucial for Denver. They have the best home record in the NFL. And perhaps the most important piece, Bo Nix's development into a franchise quarterback. His 53 touchdown passes are tied for the third most for a player's first 2 seasons in NFL history, guys.
Haley, now he's going to try.
Yeah, absolutely.
From behind again, but
all right, here we go.
Talked about that. Rolls to his right, throws, caught, short gain here.
Short gain there to Sutton. Second down, 6 coming up.
So the Broncos, you're looking at 2 original American Football League franchises. Broncos came in 1960. Chiefs came in as the Dallas Texans when Lamar Hunt owning the team, and he was the founder of the league in 1960 as well. 3 seasons in Dallas, and then 2 years later.
Yeah, 3 years. Sean Payton has been there, and talking to some of the folks with the Broncos, they said, people talk about him as fine for calling plays. His secret sauce is ability to build culture and guys that fit the roster and have a role.
Second and 6,
short run. Gain of about 2. 3rd and 4 coming up.
What he did in New Orleans, it cannot be overstated. Katrina hits, he takes over. Breeze comes. What are they doing? They win a Super Bowl 2 years later.
Yeah, I went to their walkthrough this morning, and it was interesting just to see the guys that weren't in. They were in the back. There were about maybe 20 to 25 skill guys. Everybody watching. Nobody BSing around in the back. Everybody intent on learning.
3rd down and 3. 3rd and 3.
Today, especially on 3rd down, it's like this.
They can captivate a room. 3rd down and 3.
Shotgun, Nix throws, caught. 1st down. Outside the 20 at the 24. 1st and 10.
He put this where Sutton can make a play on it. And if you're going to defend the Broncos, you may want to bracket 14 on 3rd down because he is as good as there is in the NFL at being able to come up with 1st downs on those 3rd down conversions. They do a good job of moving him around. And of course, they're not blitzing a lot. Chris Jones right into the interior, able to get by Ben Powers. He's hitting on guard right now.
Nix just throws it away. No play there at all he had.
About what we're seeing from this Chiefs defense. I mean, they're playing inspired. They got a quarterback making his first career start. They had an interception with an effort play by Fulton and a great instinctive reaction by Fulton to pick it off. That led to their short field touchdown. And now, they're putting the Broncos in very uncomfortable positions and trying to get them behind the sticks and get them in 3rd and long. But playing very inspired for a team that was told last week, you guys are done. There's nothing to play for after all these years of going to Super Bowl. We're playing hard.
2 touchdown underdog. 2nd and 10.
Play action. Look at the throw. Dumps it to the screen. Running back screen. God, he could have had a lot more than that. That was a bad. Oh, he could have had a way more than that. 3rd down coming up in short.
Unfortunately, none of the offensive linemen were able to get out in front of Harvey. So instead of having a convoy, he just had some space and eventually ran into the defense, flying to the football, and they get it once again to another 3rd down.
3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6. Nix is 10 to 16 from 62 yards. 5.5 to go.
Look at the throw. Rolls to his right. Steps up. Going to take off running. 1st down, Nix. Outside the 40. 1st down. Denver.
I was just about to say, up to this point, they've been playing all zone in these passing situations because of fear of this. Here they're playing man-to-man. Nobody there to account for Bo Nix. I guarantee Spags, after playing all that zone and not letting him get out with his feet, you won't see much more of that on 3rd down. He's going to have to rely on that front winning to get their pressure.
Shotgun, go to throw. Got a man underneath. Caught. Franklin. Short gain. 2nd down and about 6.
2nd and 7.
He obviously, Spags is known to dial
up the pressure, play a lot of man-to-man. Certainly has two things. Number one, he's playing with some backup corners. So the safeties have to stay over top of them, protect them if they're on islands. So he's going to play a little bit more zone. The other thing is the fear of Bo Nix pulling down and creating.
4:20 on the clock in the second. Shotgun formation. End around, dumps it off to him. First down. Mims on the catch. 8 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
And then Mims is a great special teams guy, return man. After he motions, he comes over. And then just a little movement after he catches the ball to the outside, sets up that block right there by the big tight end Troutman. So a good job of being just an instinctive run around space, sets the block up, and is able to get that first down yardage.
First and 10. 3:40 on the clock and counting. False start.
Across the line, Jerry Tillery.
I thought it was pretty good, Kerry.
False start.
False start.
They're going to say he was induced. The Powers held it on him. But let's see. 74, you can see his helmet on the inside in there. Oh, I didn't see anything. Check it from this angle. Terry, you see anything? Any movement or anything?
It looks to me, Kirk, like the defense moves into neutral zone first, and then the offense reacts. That should have been a neutral zone infraction on the defense, right?
Play action. Nix rolls over to his right again. Takes off running again. He's going to get out of bounds before he can get there. Got about half of it back.
Yeah, the threat of his legs puts Spags in a very, very tough spot trying to defend them. But got him behind the sticks with that call that went against Denver. Not much downfield, because they're playing a lot of zone. The longest pass play has been a 9-yard gain. And he passed from over 10 yards, 0 for 3 with an interception. So everything's been underneath because of the style of defense so far from Kansas City. 2nd and 6. Play clock is 0.
Handoff on a draw. McLaughlin. Going to be 3rd and short.
They're coming up with the screens and draws. It's a heck of a drive considering where this thing started after that punt. They're doing a nice job here converting and moving the sticks into moving the ball into positive territory. 10 plays, had the ball over 6 minutes.
3rd and 2. They're going to let it go right to the 2-minute warning.
So, a bit of a surprise at this point on this Christmas night in Kansas City, where the home team leads 7-3.
All right, 2-minute warning here.
Time to get ready. First, makeup. Perfect. Then, outfits. And for snacks, I have grilled chicken and steak for my friends, and the same for my furry friends. Nudges are made with real meat and look just like my favorite foods. So Oliver gets a treat.
I've seen those commercials before.
Because it's game day for them, too. Verizon's got a bonkers deal on the new Samsung Galaxy S25. You damn it, I wasn't this thing coming right now. Nutcrackers.
Get 4 Samsung Galaxy S25 Plus on us. No trade-in needed. And 4 lines for $25.
Oh, boy.
Time for healthcare.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, you can guest as a guest. Simply arrive or make an entrance at International Hotels. Enjoy the local scenery.
Oh. Tell you what, I'm going to sleep all tonight. That's for sure.
Stick to the agenda.
Nope, I didn't see this score coming at this point. No way.
Choose from 20 IHG hotel brands.
No way, no way. But yet here we are.
It starts in the kitchen, where factor chefs dial in balance, the way coaches fine-tune plays, because what you put in is what you get out. Factor, eat like a pro.
There's a lot of great sports shows, highly analytical, deeply researched, stats-driven insight. We're not doing none of that. We're watching clips on Big League 30. I got it. We're doing bits. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Accenture presents plays that reinvent the game. Keeping the Cardinals' defense guessing, Buccaneers quarterback Baker Mayfield faked a handoff to Bucky Irving. Instead, he threw it to left tackle Tristan Wirfs for a touchdown in a win over Arizona. In business, the game is always changing.
Turn what up, Chris? Welcome in.
Reinvention with results. Accenture, proud business and technology consulting partner of the NFL.
As usual, Chris, it looks like he's posing for the cover of Vogue. Wit and Fitz look like they're posing for the cover of Popular Mechanics. Oh, come on. Tony looked pretty good, and Sherm always looks sharp.
See, I gotta defend.
Wow.
Sort of, kind of. Anyway,
James says snack break. There you go. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 2. Shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Checks down to a run. Big run up the middle. McLaughlin. Big first down. No, I can't do that, Chris. 1st down and 10 there. 1st down and 10. Merry Christmas, Chris. That was a nice check down run right there.
Backside cut to be able to pick up even more yards. So down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, Kansas City gets the ball to start the second half.
Kansas City gets the ball in the second half, by the way, everybody. 1st down and 10. Looking to throw. Nick's going to get hit. Lets it go. Nice throw. Did he hold on to it? Catch at the 11-yard line. Fell on his back. That was good. That was pretty cool. He held on to it just barely. Wow.
But because he threw it early and he threw it on a line, it gave him a chance to protect himself. What a catch there. Williams.
1st down and 10, 43 seconds. Nix throws it underneath. Oh, almost intercepted on the tip. Off the hands of his receiver.
And that same heater he threw to Troutman, he just threw to the crosser here to Sutton. This would be one. That's a good job sitting in the pocket.
He had him too. If he'd have led him, that could be a touchdown right there.
Very sure-handed. He catches that. He probably walks to the corner and scores a touchdown. 2nd and 10. 33 seconds. Extra lineman in from 73 is eligible.
Play action. Gonna throw. In trouble. Nix throws on a run. He's out of bounds. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 11. 26 seconds remaining in the half. Sub it up if you're new before you leave. If you go somewhere at halftime, we'll hang here and watch the clock tap down.
Play of the drive. Had the ball for 8 minutes. Similar to the opening drive of the game. That set up for a field goal.
3rd down and 10. 3rd down and 10. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Nix stays in a pocket. Throws. Dropped. Sutton had it in the hands. Couldn't hold it. Wow. Had it. Couldn't hold it. Field goal time coming.
I think it's a combination of the two, and a good job of finishing on that by both those defensive backs for the Chiefs. And sandwich. So Lutz comes in. He's provided the only scoring thus far tonight on the short first quarter field goal. This is the third.
Up and good. 7-6. Seven-six game.
What if I can't? You ought to see in theaters this summer.
The world is a Valentine's.
Okay, to do one thing. One thing.
Okay, changing the menu from no hot dogs at lunch now.
Rated M for mature. Battlefield 6. Available now.
Like a
Ugh.
moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya.
You only got 19 seconds. I don't see much happening here unless there's some type of massive return or something that changes things around.
And some patients saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Backed by over 15
Tremfya.
years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
Oh,
Poor dear.
Welcome, Mrs. C.
They want to.
Don't let anything stop you. Let's fly. The Mercedes-Benz Holiday Love Celebration has the very latest in style, safety, and tech.
Well, the NFL announced the AFC and NFC rosters for the Pro Bowl games coming up.
Well, it's a lot of players from both Denver and the Chiefs to go to the Pro Bowl.
Used to call the Pro Bowl back in the day. Many times. You know, the Broncos, you look at their Pro Bowlers, they got 6. Chiefs have 4. Kelsey for the 11th time. What's interesting, the Broncos have 3 offensive players, Sutton, Bowles, and Miners, who are going. They have not had an offensive player, the Broncos have, go to the Pro Bowl since 2019. Amazing. In a year that's never happened. Good for Garrett Bowles.
All right, here comes the kickoff.
Time making it to the Pro Bowl, well deserved. Right.
Bringing it out at the 10, 15, 20. Tackled right there at the 24.
Well, Kansas City, people thought, oh, no, nothing to play for. That Chris Jones made a nice little promo for us. Yeah. Pre-game. I always see, guys playing for jobs and all that stuff, but over the finger, 7-6.
Yeah, 7-6. And I think really the story of the game so far this first half has been Kansas City's defense. I think they've got some injuries themselves on that side of the ball, especially on the
They should be taking a knee here, but maybe not.
because he does so many things, but playing well.
Handoff, Pachenko.
That interception it led to
Got about 9 yards.
And that's going to take us.
And that's going to take us to halftime.
It was halftime at Arrowhead.
Halftime.
The Broncos head to the locker room. As do the Chiefs, 7-6. We go to Caleb.
A couple of big red zone stops for your defense. How have you been able to keep the Broncos uncomfortable?
Yeah, so Spags did a nice job. Those guys are playing their tail off defensively. The guys on offense are rolling, so we get the ball back the second half here, so we need to take advantage of that.
How do you assess what Chris Oladokun has done in his first career start?
Yeah, he's done a heck of a job. He's a young kid, man, but he's taking advantage of the opportunity.
remember Sean Payton said 82% of the time, better have a lead at home.
Yeah, we have to look that up too. Coming back from the break, State Farm halftime show with Carissa.
Halftime show. Wonder what they're doing for halftime.
Jeez, I figured out how to make us penguins fly.
That's going to be tricky without wings.
Exactly.
Dun,
That's why
dun,
I've got
dun,
Red Bull.
dun,
It gives
dun.
you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
And how?
Come on, Dad, just drink it.
Why? Why? It's 40 degrees below. Do you think we're standing here for fun? Red Bull gives you wings.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Zepbound may help in your weight loss journey. Once weekly Zepbound helps adults with obesity lose weight and keep it off. Don't take is allergic to it, or if you or someone in your family had medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Tell your doctor if you get a lump or swelling in your neck. Stop Zepbound and call your doctor if you have severe stomach pain or a serious allergic reaction. Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas.
More snacks.
Tell your doctor if you
Oh, there you go. Do what you got to do.
or suicidal thoughts before scheduled procedures.
Wait for them to come back for the second half here.
Or taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause dehydration and worsen kidney problems. Ask your healthcare provider about once weekly Zepbound and check your coverage today at zepbound.com.
Ah, come on. Stop trying to sell me stuff. Let's just get back to the game. Mouse Talk, Walter, our partner channel. Welcome in, buddy. Merry Christmas. Here we go, halftime show.
Welcome to the State Farm Halftime Show. Heavy favorites in needing a win to stay on top of the AFC. The Denver Broncos trailed the Chiefs 7-6 at half on Christmas night in Kansas City. Is with that, we say hello, everybody. I'm Chris Thompson alongside Tony Gonzalez, Brian Fitzpatrick, Andrew Whitworth.
Crazy score here. 10 minutes on the half. 10 minutes left.
The case so far. What have you seen here in the first half?
Well, they possessed the ball. They've had it for over 19 minutes. They had the 14-play drive, the 16-play drive, but they both resulted in field goals, right? We talked about Bo Nix. Sometimes his head-scratching play, sometimes is brilliant. And what we've seen tonight, he's really struggled on those passes over 10 yards down the field. Here was one here, just, I don't know if I could caught by the wind. It seemed to take a little left-hand turn there, but he hasn't been able, other than the dinks and dunks, hasn't been able to really connect with these guys. Cortland Sutton there just off his fingertips. Good play by the defense here, but sometimes
he's been struggling down the field. That is a good assessment.
And this was a nice drive, but when they got down there,
Robin Bailey, Merry Christmas. Welcome in. Thank you very much.
And they just couldn't convert, which ended up being another field goal.
Yeah, 0 for 2 in the red zone.
Jeremy, hello.
It's 2 possessions there, 14 plays and 16 plays, only coming away with
good. Merry Christmas, Jeremy.
More of them, especially after last week. You think you're going to see a response. I think on defense, they've already missed 3 tackles in this game. So it's kind of one of those things that you come into this game, you have the advantage. They're playing their third-string quarterback. You want to see your team go out and play better than they have so far in this first half.
And on the defensive side, you can't be predictable. You know, they're doing a great job of running the ball and just controlling this game. Andy Reid's not letting this young quarterback drop back and tell him and be under pressure. But if you're Vance Joseph, you got to switch things up. You're leaving these guys in man coverage. They're getting beat in the red zone on that play.
Yep, that's true.
They're playing solid, but they need to have more consistent possession.
And Tony, when you look at Chris Oladokin making his first NFL start, playing
good analysis all the way around tonight.
Compromising positions, what have you seen so far?
Well, that's what they got to do, and you knew that coming into the game. Let's not ask too much of this kid being in the position that he has been in, never really playing in the NFL, but I thought he's playing pretty decent, took care of the ball. The one thing, he's got no turnovers, and the defense played really, really well. They got that interception, Nick Bolton, and this is off of that interception. You see him throw a couple plays. You said throw it to Travis Kelce,
and make a good play out of the backfield, the running back right here. But this is what the Chiefs need to do. Lean on that defense. Keep getting those key stops. If you can get a couple more, at least one more turnover, you never know. They could win this game. Yeah, Noah Duggan's got 27 yards passing. Yeah, right? But there's going to be a moment here in the second half where there's going to be a response for the Broncos. And how does he respond? He's been impressive so far at this point.
Yeah, has a big sack tonight by a team, the Broncos, that lead the league in sacks. Time now for tonight's Don't Settle moment, presented by State Farm. And for that, we're going back to Christian Fulton, covering a lot of ground to make a play on the ball. Nick Fulton follows up with the dive.
What do we got? 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
By the defense right there. Preparations are underway. Wow, here we go, Fitz, for waxing. You heard that correctly. Waxing.
Is that a stencil?
Fitz's chest. I know, you're not going to get this anywhere else. It's punishment for losing our season-long picks contest. It's coming up after the game. We'll be right back. What a tease.
Yeah.
They're gonna do what? They're gonna wax him and rip off his chest hair because he didn't win their pick'em thing. Oh my lord!
This team will make a push in January.
Absolutely, they're still in it. They're getting that delivery.
What do you think, Johnny?
How do you know my name?
You're wearing a name tag.
Oh, yeah. 2-second rule?
So don't settle for just any insurance. When there's State Farm, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Good song.
Hold on to every memory this time of year. And make it another December to remember. Because the greatest measure of the season is how it makes you feel.
Oh boy, what am I trying to get to?
December Remember sales event. Get offers on select models.
Don't know what I'm trying to get to.
Welcome back to Kansas City on this Christmas night, where the Chiefs lead the Broncos 7-6 at halftime in a beautiful evening here in late December. Time now for a special gift for football fans from award-winning director David O. Russell. Madden, starring Nicolas Cage and Christian Bale, launches next Thanksgiving on Prime Video, but we got your first look right now.
I want to see this movie.
They didn't make another one. He is one of a kind. Football wouldn't be football without him.
I have no idea where we are, who we are, where we're coming from, or who we're throwing to.
Very interesting.
Thanksgiving of next year.
Wow.
But I tell you what, being a Raider fan growing up in LA, the Raiders, can't wait for that one. That's going to be a great one.
So good. Of course, John Madden and our own Al Michaels spending 7 years together in the booth. Some legends right there. Can't wait for that one. Second half adjustments for this Broncos team right now should be what, Whit?
Well, I think mostly just get some of their best players to make big plays. That's what you have to do to win football games. So if it's R.J. Harvey, we need to see an explosive run game to get this run game going. And then Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton, let's just connect on one of these for a touchdown or make a big play in this game to get this energy going in the right direction.
Well, for me, it's got to be Jonathan Cooper, Nick Bonito, Zach Allen. Those guys got to wake up and they got to get to the quarterback. He's doing a great job of eluding, taking the yards.
You want to see it too? Yeah, I think it'll be pretty decent. I mean, I hope that Nicolas Cage does a good Madden.
Heavy favorites in this game. The longer you let this Chiefs team hang in the game and believe, the more problems you're going to have. Yeah, and for the Chiefs, keep leaning on that defense. Defense has stepped up big time, stopping them down in the red zone. So keep only giving them field goals. And Chris Oladokun, take some chances. He's going to have to eventually. You're going to have to push that ball down the field and get it to my man, Travis Kelce. Let's get it going.
Of course, we've been having that conversation. Is this the last game for Travis Kelce here at Arrowhead? We're not sure, but has been nice to have a front row seat to his career. And of course, the Chiefs get the ball to start the second half. Quick reminder, coming up in January.
Chiefs getting the ball to start the second half.
Wild card game, part of Wild Card Weekend. The matchup and kickoff time, of course, yet to be determined, but it's only going to be on Prime, and it will be a good one, no matter.
Prime's going to have wild card games, I guess. All right.
We got a 7-6 ball game here at Arrowhead. Is this the last time we will see Travis Kelce play here? We don't know, but that smile is always there regardless. Thanks for watching. You guys see post game.
If there's anything I know, there's no wrong way. As long as it's your way, it could be simple, flashy, but sometimes.
I need to set my alarm right now while I'm thinking about it. There we go. Just set it so I'm ready to go there.
I moved from Dallas to Los Angeles all by myself. The order of things I wanted to set up was internet, water, then power. I needed to take a shower, but like I really did need the internet for work and like to watch my shows. That's like kind of a crazy thing to admit in front of a camera. Pretend I didn't say that. I got to Spectrum. I was so relieved that I was getting the best bang for my buck. It was a huge weight taken off of my shoulders.
Real customers, real savings. To see how much you can save, visit spectrum.com/save.
Who's doing that? Who put that out there?
Whoever said work smarter, not harder, didn't realize you could do both.
All right.
You want me to thank the world?
You better get going.
Should be coming back here in just a minute.
Was a humdinger, huh? This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience.
Private use of the audiences.
Accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Tune in for a Saturday doubleheader starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern on NFL Network. Then Week 17 continues Sunday on CBS and Fox, followed by Sunday Night Football on NBC, and concludes with Monday Night Football on ESPN. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Tonight's first half highlights are brought to you by Ivy.
Christmas night in
All right, here they go with the first half highlights.
Arrowhead Stadium. And will this be the final home game in the career of the great Travis Kelce?
It's Christmas night.
Can he get to the goal line? He can. It is Rashard Smith at the half at Arrowhead. Kansas City 7 and Denver 6.
All right, here we go. Start of the third quarter. Kansas City get the ball.
Trout, it's their first touchdown in the last 9 quarters. Haven't had a streak like that since pre-Andy Reid in December of 2012. There's your quarterback comparison. You've got 86 passing yards out of Knicks. Most of the games were played on the ground, 27 out of Oladokin. The Broncos now clinch the AFC #1 seed. Go to the bye. The playoffs. If they don't play any of the games on the road after that, win tonight and next week against the Chargers. But the Chargers are sitting around right now going, "Go Chiefs!"
No doubt about that.
Yep.
And if I'm Sean Payton, I'm looking at my guys at halftime and saying, we're coming off of a loss against Jacksonville at home. All we talked about getting that taste out of our mouths. We're 2 wins away from winning our division and being the #1 seed in the entire AFC, home field throughout, and we're losing. Let's go.
And Kansas City will start
At the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, out to the 37-yard line. Chiefs will start there.
Sean, your team's chasing that #1 seed. What did you tell him at the half to get this moving in the right
Listen, a couple things. Obviously, they're trying to take the seconds out of the clock. So we're seeing a lot of their run game. We got to rush this guy the right way. And then offensively, we're getting a lot of soft zone. We've got to do better. I've got to do a better job of getting our run game going. So, yeah, we're looking forward to this second half.
Thanks, Sean.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Kaylee.
All right, here we go. Under center, single back set.
Start from the 37-yard line.
Handoff, off tackle, nothing.
Pacheco
Now the scrum pushes it a couple yards forward.
just said they're trying to take
Second down and 7, probably.
Denver has had the ball over 19 minutes, and the Chiefs less than 11.
Yeah, almost a 9-minute advantage in that first half. And we talked in that first half a lot about how surprisingly Spags sitting back and playing a lot more zone. We mentioned the reasons, protecting his corners, his backup corners, and the fear of Bo Nix creating. Anxious to see what his answer.
All right, second and 7.
Football. See if they can get that going when they get the ball back.
Second down and 7.
Looking to throw. Fumbles the ball. Picks it up. Throws. Caught. First down across midfield into Denver territory after he dropped it, picked it up, and threw it.
This is a little bit of number 15's magic rubbing off on number 19. This ball just falls out of his hands. You're thinking, oh, just get on it. Nope. He's going to make a play. I mean, he's only thrown the football tonight 10 times, 5 completions. First career start against a team that's trying to get to the number 1 seed. Calmly finds an open receiver. There's mom and his brother. His brother's face. He said, did he just do that?
What a night for them after 4 years on the practice squad.
Play action. Look at the throw. Gets hit as he throws. See the flag down. What's up, Jerry? Pass interference. Denver automatic first down.
Usually he's in position to locate the football and usually right in phase next to the receiver. He's got a lot of respect for Worthy, but watch this. He just kind of gets lost here, pushes it, and then he starts to try to find the ball. Worthy knew right away that he got a PI. So the Chiefs taking advantage of some breaks. The interception by Bolton gave them a short field. They turned that into a touchdown. Now the PI on Surtain gets them almost into the red zone.
Third penalty, 27-yard penalty. They're third in the league in terms of most penalties.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's going to get sacked all the way back at the 30. That was a broken play. He didn't know what to do.
Jonah Ellis is one of the guys who got in there.
Second down and long.
Everybody in home's yelling and everybody's saying, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away.
He lost 9 yards on that play.
Defense, giving him a look to confuse him.
Maybe even 10.
Now he thinks he's got an open receiver out in the flat, but he doesn't. Of course, tries to create. It's a strength of his, and a heck of a job there. Dig deep. The Denver.
Second and 19. Second and 19.
9-yard sack. So second down and 19. When he broke his
throws incomplete. Third and 19.
So third down and 19 now.
And that's exactly what Patrick Mahomes did not want to see, a sack by his protege and his good friend, Oladokin. Now they get behind the sticks, which is the entire...
When you're behind the sticks, you're in trouble.
Start against this defense. Stay on schedule. Don't have mistakes, can't have penalties, can't take sacks. Second 19, incomplete. Now third and 19.
Trophy, Merry Christmas.
These days in the NFL, it's like a chip shot. Third down 19.
5-man rushing, one-on-ones.
Here they come. Pass caught.
Caught and hit immediately. Smith-Schuster, he's down. It's going to be fourth and forever. They're going to be punting.
They walked up 6, ended up only bringing 4. And again, the beauty when you have a bunch of guys that get after the quarterback, you can sit back and play zone. They're able to play zone, and Ellis just right in position to be able to make that play.
Breeze. Crosswind here, 53-yard field goal attempt now for Harrison.
53-yard field goal attempt here. Kick is up. Does it hold? Good. $10-6.
Taxes, chasing updates, and getting nowhere.
10-6.
Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert, doing it all for you, while keeping you in the loop.
All right, there we go. Got it back. 10-6 here. 11:42 in the third. Got ourselves a very interesting game.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free.
Both games earlier were kind of close towards till the end, I think.
Sounds free. Forget the fabric sale, Francine. Folks are freaking out over 4-foot-long free.
There's going out to eat, and then there's going all out with Platinum. There's nothing like having an in with Priority Notify and turning a regular Thursday into the day you tried this, and this. And with up to $400 in Resi credit, there's nothing like having an excuse to do it all over again. Nothing like Platinum Nights and realizing the place lives up to the
Spaceship Ears. Hello, John. Merry Christmas.
It's at over 10,000 Resi restaurants. There's nothing like Platinum.
Very nice.
Hey, Dad, can we talk?
Sure. What's up?
I gotta come clean about something.
Okay.
It's my new car.
Merry Christmas.
Through a brand new Hyundai Tucson.
You might be on the naughty list. Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
The party continues after the game with the JC Payne postgame show.
It's going to be very fun to watch.
It's the biggest bash in late night.
Oh.
Grab your crew and join up.
I've never seen anything like it.
Biggest bash in late night, they say. I don't know about that.
Weekend of January 10th and 11th, Prime's exclusive wild card game returns.
Wild card.
Weekend, powered by Verizon. What's it look like? The number one seed in play right now in the AFC. Take a look at the remaining schedules right after the kickoff here is the Broncos down by 4. They'll take possession. Marvin Gibbs.
Here's a kick. 5, 10, 15, 20. Out to the 25. Still dancing. Going to go out of bounds about the 28. Denver will start there.
So, the Broncos, it's in their hands. If they win both, they're in. Of course, the Patriots are still there at 12-3, same record, but because of the tiebreakers, Denver would get the 1, Patriots would get 2. Jacksonville is still in that hunt at 11-4. And then the Chargers, if they beat the Texans, Kansas City wins here tonight, they beat the Broncos next week, they will win the AFC West. So a lot of things can happen between now and a week from Sunday. But first things first.
First down and 10. Here we go.
Once again this season, something they've done all year. And from way back often.
Handoff. Harvey. Tackle missed, and he ends up getting 3 or 4 yards out of it.
Well, let's take it to another level. Let's take a look at our next gen stats powered by AWS, AFC number 1 seed. Current probabilities, Denver, of course, right up at the top at 42% with the game tonight. The Chargers game you mentioned, Al. Patriots, they're sitting here watching this game as well, hoping that Denver slips up. And if they win their last 2 that they're going to be favored in, they could secure that number 1 seed spot. Jacksonville, again, still on the hunt as well for the top position. It's so important to get the bye. And then
Nick's going to throw underneath, caught, first down at the 39.
The first down at the 39-yard line. That's, of course, what the NFL always hopes for. But usually in the AFC, it's Buffalo up there or Baltimore up there or Kansas City up there with some new faces. There's a good job of bringing the pressure there by Tranquil, but I think the feel of Bo Nix, just seeing it's a little simple, little stick route, just sit down in this open space. And Bo Nix told us, I go, when are you guys at your best? He said, well, we get in and out of the huddle, got a little bit of tempo, we get that first down. That seems to really get us going to kind of find that rhythm.
First and 10.
First down for a 39.
Handoff off tackle. McLaughlin shy about 5 yards. Second down and 5 coming up.
With Sean Payton, when he said, you know, the Spags, which we talked about in the first half, sitting back and playing a lot more zone than maybe Sean Payton expected. So he said, very candid, he said, hey, we got to run the football. We got to find either quick throws underneath, yards after the catch, and we got to run the ball. We got to do something to get those safeties down, and then we can create some one-on-one opportunities. You see, they had 2 very long drives, not resulting in touchdowns for the Broncos' first time in over a quarter century.
Short run on the second down, straight up the middle, doesn't get anything there.
Think about the AFC Championship game, which always involves Kansas City. It has 5 of the last 6 years. The only time they lost was to Cincinnati, and they had a 21-3 lead in that game.
That's where Joe Burrow's legacy started to really grow, and what he could be is not just a Cincinnati quarterback, but one of the top quarterbacks in the game after that performance in 21. Cannot get a push, so now we got a big third down here for Bo Nix.
Big third down. 3rd and 3. LV, Merry Christmas. Gonna throw, got time, caught at the 45, maybe the 44.
Really good job.
Troutman on the catch.
Watch these defenders.
Gary, welcome up. Welcome in.
Bo Nix does a nice job of sitting in that pocket. Let those defenders get occupied with those.
Merry Christmas to you.
Right in front of those backers. So good job of spacing and opening that up for Troutman. Bo Nix patiently waiting. Trust that offense.
1st and 10. Marking it at the 43.
Nix clap with 3 seconds.
Nick steps up, throws it, caught. Juggled and caught Ingram, and there's a late flag down. What's the flag? Is it a push-off on Ingram?
DENvsKC next up on the mic.
Pass interference. Offensive goal 1.
Yep, push-off on Ingram. 2nd down.
This is the top of the route. I don't know if he really, I didn't see what kind of push he has here on Bolton. I mean, the only thing I see is the left arm. I mean, it didn't seem.
Didn't look like a lot there to me, that's for sure.
Pushed that hard. I mean, his hand was sitting on the shoulder, but he didn't seem to really extend. Terry, do you see any extension there to separate?
I don't. The defender slides over and the receiver cuts off that. I don't see a clear push off and separation at all.
Oh, thank you, Al. Appreciate it.
1st down and 20 now.
1st and 20. Nick's looking to throw down the middle. Correction, sideline. Sutton.
Along the sideline.
They're going to give him the 1st down.
And on that play, he will pick up 23.
23 on that play.
Here's at the line of scrimmage. He's able to get off and work. This safety's going to have to try to come over.
He changed his route. It was supposed to go to the middle, and he went out to the sideline and got the 1st down.
But a heck of a job to me at the line of scrimmage by Cortland Sutton winning to be able to create that space behind a corner to be able to make that throw. After the penalty, heck of a throw there by Bo Nix to convert.
He's over 1,000 yards now.
1st down and 10.
That catch and run.
Harvey, no, he got hit in the backfield. Big loss. Good gravy. He lost at least 8.
Tell you what, I mean, he is a big corner at 6'1", 200 pounds.
2nd down and 15. They marked it at 5. God, it looked like he lost a lot more.
And again, Williams, a willing participant in run support as a corner.
2nd and 15. 6:30 in the 3rd.
Makes the tackle, gets him behind the sticks.
2nd and 15.
If you're not subscribed to the channel, sub it up. Come back anytime. We do over 100 NFL games a year. Nix throws underneath. Got Harvey. Whoop! Dances around. Gets away. It's going to be 3rd down and short.
The answer to what Kansas City
3rd down and short.
look at the safety's back, forcing everything underneath is run the football, throw underneath, and yards after the catch. You got to make Connor like this, make him miss, pick up more yards. Took care of Chris Jones in the middle. Give Bo Nix time to be able to look around, to be able to make the right decision. Heck of a job of protecting.
Good call out.
And that 3rd.
Changing the play at the line.
5.5 left in the 3rd. To the outside.
Caught. 1st down inside the 20. Franklin gets it. You had Mahomes and Kelsey? Gotcha. That's a tough one.
This is a 3rd down and short. The
Ball right, the route right at the sticks by Franklin. Kind of has that built-in chemistry going back to his college days with Bo Nix and Troy Franklin. This time, Chris Jones wins. Goes by Popchesky, but the ball gets out accurately right before.
1st and 10.
Franklin holds on to that. Got a little wobbly, but he held on. Another long drive for the Broncos. His other 2 long drives resulted in just a couple of field goals on first down.
Short run.
2nd and 6.
2nd and 6. McLaughlin on the run.
Try to win the West and win the number 1 overall seed. How about this drive? Overcame a 1st and 20. Overcame a 2nd and 15 on this drive alone to keep this alive. Can they finish? Can't settle for a field goal down here. They need a touchdown. It's out of position about double of the Chiefs from the 16. 2nd down 7. Rolling. Eyes downfield. Flag thrown.
What's a flag here? Flag thrown.
3.
Gained about 3, but I want to see what the flag is.
No flag.
Okay, they're picking it up. 3rd down and about 3.
For a receiver to open, and eventually just took as many yards as he could get. If he would have just decided to take off, he might have had a shot to get to the corner and maybe the 1st down. 3rd down 5. Most of the crowd standing at Arrowhead.
Shotgun from the 19.
Chiefs putting up a great fight with nothing at stake for them. 3rd and 5.
Throws caught inside the 10. Franklin. Oh, they're going to mark him just short.
A little bit short of the 1st down.
Big call here. 4th and inches. From inside the 10. Do you go? I say yes.
Now he ran this route all the way up to the 5.
You just go and you just push it. Push it.
Run the route far enough to the stick, so if he gets hit, he runs that to the 5. Look at the ball, brings him all the way back. All the way back to the 10. He had a 1st down with the route, but the football brought him back. 4th and inches. Franklin comes in eligible.
Kansas City's going to call a timeout.
53.
Denver's going to take a timeout. Okay.
They may want to have that reviewed. Yeah. And again, let's look at this. Remember that the ball brings him back, goes down right here. So hard to win these challenges. I mean, unless it's really obvious. Looks like his knee was down just shy of the marker. So it's going to be 4th down in inches.
Yeah, 4th down in inches here.
It's where eventually he gets touched. So his momentum continues until he gets touched there. Meanwhile, Denver had to take a timeout. But decide whether or not they would challenge, which they apparently will not. But that cost him a timeout, which may be significant down the line in a close game. He did go under center, and they sneak this. Wherever Chris Jones is, you're going away from him. He has too much ability to slip and get an edge and win it and penetrate.
All right, waiting on the call here. 4th and inches.
Drive approaching the 9-minute mark. Nix keeps it, and he's able to.
He got it.
The 1st down. Came in over the left side there with Bowles going to the Pro Bowl. Popchesky as well. Now everybody pinching in the A gap. Everybody squeezing. So Bo Nix pre-snap gets a really good look at that. And instead of trying to fight that force with force, he just went around those.
That was nice.
City Chiefs pinching and the linebackers getting.
I mean, they're in a year where there's 18 weeks of games and then the playoffs. So
potential interior pressure. 1st and goal.
18 times 32, whatever that is, plus another 40 or 30.
50th play run by the Broncos today. Chiefs are run 26. Nix run it
Nix is going to run it. Touchdown, Denver.
Clap your hands! Quarterback in his third year as a guy that's really showing.
Wow.
You make plays like this, not just throws, but the guts to not slide. So smart, intelligent, lower the shoulder, go over top of Hicks into the end zone. Clutch. The drive. What was it, 14 or 15 plays? That was 14 plays, 72 yards. He can do it a lot.
Extra point good. Denver up by 3. And we got a timeout. Still got 155 left in the third here. And the fourth quarter. So it's game far from over the way it's been going today. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We'd love for you to come back again at another date, another time. We got 4 more games this weekend, 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday, and then 1 on Monday, 5 total that we will be doing here on the channel.
No. Go to Geico, get a quote, and you could save $900 with your phone.
Look at that, it's ringing.
What? What are you doing, mate?
I'm going in.
It feels good to save a coin. It feels good to Geico.
Another phone commercial. Phone commercial after phone commercial. What's up, Plymouth Rock? How you doing?
Friends do things together. Friends walk together.
Bum, 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 bum. This is a ridiculous commercial.
Everyone together. So this is my favorite room, my chunky mansion. Got my guy TV cooking some chili dog mac.
What did you do to my pantry?
It was him. Chunky soup that eats like him do.
Has been a long day. Long couple days with Christmas Eve and all that stuff. And long couple days.
8 days of rewards from family.
Oh.
Tis the season to be boosted.
Always seems like the holiday weeks are those days, you know? Philly fan, but there are a lot of good teams I wouldn't mind seeing with it. Good deal.
And Monday night wraps it all up. It's the NFL holiday game.
Good deal, good deal. Richard, welcome in. Merry Christmas.
Denver defense has been playing well all year. Big part of the reason they're in the position that they're in because they get pressure with their front four, do a good job of using eyes at the second and third level. And with a young quarterback, they've done a heck of a job of making him uncomfortable. He's 7 of 12 for 34 yards. Look at one of the top defensive coordinators in the game these last 2 years, creating as much pressure as anybody in this league. In fact, coming into tonight, 126 sacks in the last 2 years combined. I'll try to read that Taco Bell for you. I kept with the business for about, I don't know, 10 or 15 years.
Here comes the kickoff. It's going to be a touchback.
And we'll return in 30 seconds.
Touchback, touchback. Another Prime commercial here.
I'm 6'3". Want your family to go to T-Mobile where you can get 4 iPhone 17s on them. Awesome cameras, epic display, right? Mrs. Boss?
Actually, I'm her much younger sister. Also at T-Mobile, there's no trade-in needed when you switch. Dude.
Christmas dinner in the crock pot. That's a good thing.
4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade needed when you switch. Plus 4 lines for just $25 a line.
So what am I getting?
America's best network, kid.
So it's the final home game of the season. Taylor Swift is here. Will she be back here next year? It all depends on what her man decides to do. Will he or won't he? To be determined. Meanwhile, you got Denver on top by 3. KC takes over to start this drive from the 35-yard line.
Handoff and around. Worthy goes nowhere. Line of scrimmage only. Line of scrimmage only.
He's a defensive player of the year last year, and it's not just because he's one of the top and most elite.
Oh, well, there you go, John. Take advantage of it, right?
Travel with the top receiver often. Tonight he's lined up against Kelsey a bunch, but also the willingness to come up as a top cover guy and be physical. He's got good size. He's always done that, going back to his days at Alabama in college, but 6'2", 202 pounds. Nice play there.
Surtain. Second and 9. We got whistles all over the place.
Whistles on infraction. Defense number 15. Undefeated the quarterback. 5-yard penalty. The second down.
Over Benito. 12 and a half sacks. So 81 yards, 27 plays. They're averaging 3 yards a play. Yeah, 3 yards a play.
3 yards a play.
You got a third-string quarterback. You got a fourth-string left tackle, third-string right tackle. You want them.
Second down and 4. Second and 4.
Penalties. You don't want to give up turnovers. The only time they've been able to score is with a short field that they've been able to work with. A run here gets nothing. Well, at least
run up the middle, nothing. 1 yard.
But it's kept them in the game. You kept them in the game, and both teams have done what they've had to do to kind of stay within striking distance as we get near the end of this third quarter. But Denver's whole goal was to
37 seconds and counting in the third.
Behind the sticks and then create the pressure. Think about when they had a pass interference on Surtain and set up a field goal, and then the interception by Bolton that gave the short field. Other than that, you make them have to drive. They're not going to move.
Third and 4. Third and 4.
18, 17, ticking down to the end of the quarter.
Throws to the outside. Nothing. Got hit right away. Surtain on the tackle. Clock's going to run down. We're going to start the fourth quarter with a Kansas City punt. Kansas City punt coming to start the fourth.
So how did these three end up in this Vegas speakeasy with a story no one will believe? It began with ringside seats from BetMGM. That meant anything was possible. Like chatting with this guy, not that guy, this guy, who knew another guy who gave them a password that led down here, through here, and along here. Oh, not here. And helped them open this door. Actually, a bookcase with a hostess named Jules and an epic spot. Making a night where anything can happen. BetMGM.
You think it's over, Coach O? I don't know. We will wait and see. Good time coming. Yeah, I can't argue that. They've had limited points tonight.
Choose joy. Choose the road. Choose your people. Choose your shot. Take it. Choose to get in there. Even better, get out there. That's it. Way out there. Choose your calling. Choose to really care. Choose to go for it. Just choose. We craft cards for those who choose to do more.
Could be a turnover or something that changes the game too, you know. YouTube does that. They've been doing that type of stuff for a while, John. It's not me, it's YouTube.
If Nationwide can be a great insurance and financial services company, what's stopping you from being so much more than one thing? That question is what inspired me to create the Motivating Network. All right, ready? Let's hear it now.
Motivating Network.
Insurance and financial services. I get emotional saying that. Via acronyms.
That's one of the exciting things. Yep. That's really the game we're trying.
Your insurance and financial needs. Nationwide is on your side.
Let's go. We're ready. Let's go.
Tomorrow night, NBA on Prime. Sixers taking on the Bulls, and the Clippers take on the Trailblazers in the Prime. Tipping off tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern. Union Station, favorite Union Station. Kansas City, Missouri. Well, it'll be the home at least through.
Here we go.
30. Chiefs announcing.
Here's your punt coming from their own 39. Got it off. And it's going to be a touchback. All that for a touchback. Don't you dare go to another commercial. We were just at a long commercial. Oh, my God. We were just at a commercial.
You just ate. Don't worry. We know what list you're on. I'm always watching. Always watching. Not always. Boundaries.
Boundaries.
17 Pros on us. No trade-in needed. Plus 4 lines for $25 a line. Taco Bell's $5, $7, and $9 Lux Cravings.
Now we get the commercial over here on our end.
Luxuriate with your faves in the $5 box. Be transported to more opulence with the $7 box. Or encounter a world of delights in the $9 box, like the cheesy dipping burritos with creamy garlic sauce. It's Lux. For less. Choose your $5, $7, or $9 Lux Cravings box, only at Taco Bell.
All right, let's go. I'm more frustrated. There was just a commercial right after a commercial.
Talk about putting your best face forward. Gillette's best shave is now the best the band can get. Get it while you can on Amazon.
3 hours of commercials, yeah.
Short on nothing, big on weekend. Only on Royal Caribbean.
There's only one young man. They didn't make another one.
I want to see this movie.
Football wouldn't be football without him.
I have no idea where we are, who we are, where we're coming from, or who we're throwing to.
Very interesting.
Boom, boom, boom.
Thanksgiving of 2026.
Back at Arrowhead, 13-10. Denver on top. Well, the John Madden movie is going to come out later in the 26. I had the great pleasure of working with the great man for 7 seasons. Memorable. Had some fantastic games with him.
Well, we love listening to you two together. So many big games, so many great moments.
3 Super Bowls together.
Yeah.
Yep, it was terrific. And Nicolas Cage is going to play John Madden.
And Christian Bale is going to play Al Davis.
Oh, yeah.
You got a heavyweight cast.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Looking forward to that coming your way.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10, Denver at the 20.
From the 20-yard line, Bo Nixon Company with the lead for the first time since early in the game start. This
Play action, quick throw outside wide to Mims. Gain of about 7. Second down and 3.
Second time this year, they've had 3 drives of 14-play drives or longer. 14-play drive for a field goal took 8 minutes off the clock. 16-play drive for a field goal, another 8 minutes. And the last 14-play drive for the touchdown, almost 10 minutes. Last time that's happened, you got to go back to 1999. I was going to ask you, who was the Denver quarterback in 1999 who pulled that off?
Elway.
Brian Greasy, right? There you go. The year after Elway retired.
Nailed it.
Throw. Oh, Brian Greasy. Second down throw, incomplete. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Only about 90% of it.
3rd and 4 coming up.
Elway retired. Mike Shanahan won the 2 Super Bowls, and then came Brian Greasy.
Huge 3rd down for Sean Payton. And Bo Nix, remember, a lot of zone means you got to throw it maybe short of the sticks or right at the sticks.
3rd down, 4. Got to get to the 30.
Look at the throw. Caught. First down.
For the first down, he goes to Michael Bandy.
Bandy on the catch. First down, Denver.
Watch Bandy get right behind Franklin. Intentionally gets behind him, tries to keep that safety a little bit off balance on which way he may go, in or out. But a good job of creating space by getting behind Troy Franklin. And I think there's good chemistry.
First down and 10.
Bandy had that big play against the Green Bay Packers a couple of weeks ago. Come up in the pistol.
Handoff. Off tackle, Harvey.
Harvey, the rookie, after the 35-yard line, he goes down to 3.
Second down and 7.
They've had those 3 drives already, 14 plays or longer. I'm sure Sean Payton would love to see another time-consuming drive here. And isn't worried about, the adjustments he mentioned with Kaylee. Listen, we can't get the ball thrown downfield tonight against his style of defense. His Spags is playing. We'll see if that changes, by the way, as time is running down now in the fourth quarter. But they've done a heck of a job in the second half of being patient with the run game and the short passing game. A penny for Travis Kelce's thoughts after that shot. Maybe a little bit more than a penny. Second and 7.
Second and 7.
To the right side.
Short run. Game about 3. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Big third down. They're 8 of 13 so far. So 251 yards for Denver. 70. Not that Spagnuolo needs to have his resume burnished any further. When you think about what he's done tonight with a makeshift defense, in effect. Some regulars, but a lot of guys who just got pulled up in the practice squad. That's right. Remember Portland Sutton?
That would be me, Gary.
He's up at the top here on 3rd down.
That would be me.
Troutman comes in, says, "What's that ball?" 3rd and 4.
Shotgun, dumped up, tackled, sacked. Chris Jones got to him.
It's his 5th of the season.
5th sack of the season for Jones.
With Chris Jones. He's inside, he's left, he's right. This time he against Mike McGlinchey.
He just ran over his guy. He just ran over his guy. Jones is a big boy. Very big boy. Here comes the punt. Kansas City getting it back.
Second punt of the night. His first was good for 45 yards. Rashard Smith sets up at his own 15.
Jacob, how you doing? Merry Christmas.
Line drive, Boot.
That's a 10, 15. Dances over to the 20. Whoop! 25-30. 35-40 down the sideline. Into Denver territory at the 45. What's up, Kelly? Welcome in. Merry Christmas. Sub it up if you're new tonight. We want you to come back. Playoffs are coming. Week 18 is coming. We got a lot still to go. Football-wise on the channel. The baseball will be kicking in March. As we've got the World Baseball Classic kicking in and the start of the MLB season, which is all good stuff.
Never switched my number once. I start every warm-up with a pass from the same guy. What's up, Curtis? I shoot from the same spot every time. So you can imagine how good something has to be for me to change.
Can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it, can't beat it with the big bad dough. Come on. Don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look
Oh, don't you make it look easy. Sure. Christmas movies are just about done for this year, unless you recorded them and can watch them at home. I have all my favorites pretty much recorded. I'll watch Christmas movies in the middle of May.
Metastatic cancer doesn't care about your relationship status, your out of office status, or your fashion status. It doesn't care about your downward dog status, your neat freak status, or your sleep status. It doesn't even care about your pride and joy status, retirement status, rock star status. You did a thing.
All the statuses.
Achiever status, bucket list.
If you're brand new to my channel, welcome in here tonight. Go over here. Nope. This is my studio here in Maryland. Welcome in. Our channel features the NFL, 100 to 110 plus games a year. MLB, 115 to 120 plus games a year. Plus World Baseball Classic, plus some of the Olympics, plus Disney. I'm a Disney lover. If you're brand new to me, I am a triple amputee. I lost my hand and both of my legs in a medical tragedy not that long ago. Spent 50 days in a coma, just under 50 in a coma, and just under 500 in a hospital. This is what I do. I love football. I love baseball. Hit me up with a follow. Come back and join anytime. We'd love to have you hang around a little bit more often. So, am I a KC fan? I'm a football fan. Gary, no, I'm not a Kansas City fan. I just love football. My second game doing today. We did the Minnesota Detroit game earlier.
Surgery the next day, didn't wait at all. Normally you wait 10 days or so.
First down and 10. First down and 10. Play action. Look at the throw. Falling off his back foot. Oh, my God. Now he's going to run for it. Throws on the run. Got it. Caught. First down, Kansas City. Well, it looks like he's better when he improvises. I'd have to say that.
Patrick Mahomes is fired up for this one. All I'm thinking about is what Matt Nagy told us. Don't make a bad play worse. And he starts to scramble, which is a strength of his. I thought he might go down there. How about the vision downfield to be able to make that throw for a guy that has an...
That was a good throw right there. That really was.
In a fourth quarter, down 3. Gain of 9.5. Second and inches.
Hunt, second and inches, and they got it right there. We'll be live for both games on Saturday, everybody. 4:30 Eastern time. We will be live. Both games. Steven, welcome in. Merry Christmas.
First time playing spoiler. Since 2012, pre-Andy Reid. Keep it on the ground.
Short run. Second down.
As a Chief back in 2017, went away, and now he's back. Got up a little bit slow there. Pacheco stepped back into the game. Their opportunities have come.
Second down and 9. Second and 9.
Which gave him that plus territory and a touchdown. Pass interference gave him a field goal, and now the huge return by Smith.
Bolt Gang, welcome in. Welcome in. Big Charger fan, Bolt Gang, welcome in. Merry Christmas. Second and 9, going to throw it. It gets knocked away, deflected, incomplete. Third down and 9 coming up here with 8:56, just under 9 minutes in the fourth. Just under.
This time just does a good job of getting his arms up. He's not able to come up with some sacks tonight, but doing a good job when he has the opportunity, just batting it down. He's had 3 straight seasons.
Third down and 9 coming up. This is a big spot. Third and 9 right here.
Super Bowl ring. With that, one of the draft choices they got Benito in the second round. Third down and 9.
Third and 9. Look at the throw underneath. Got his man and tackled right away. It's going to be fourth down at the 29-yard line. I imagine Kansas City's going to take a field goal here.
Well, that scramble that he had, it looked like it might be a disaster. Ended up being positive yards, and really the play that put Butker here in with a shot to tie this game up.
Well, welcome back in, my friend. Welcome back in. Field goal coming.
53 out. For the tie.
It's up, and it is good. Up and good. So while we're at this commercial break, I mentioned a little bit ago that I had a medical tragedy and spent quite a bit of time in the hospital, under 500 days in the hospital, and took a lot out of me. But when I woke up, this is pretty cool. Whether you're a Ravens fan or not, if you're a football fan, I would hope that you would appreciate and respect this. When I woke up from my coma that I was in, I had this on my phone.
Pete, let me tell you something, man. First of all, it's a pleasure to meet you, but life is the craziest thing ever. Life throws so many things at us. And I truly believe this, that our true greatness is found in when we make up our mind, Pete, just to push through it regardless. Man, listen, Psalms 91 teaches something. It teaches just being safe in the Lord, right? Isaiah 54:17 also teaches that no weapon formed shall prosper. Yeah, it may prosper, Pete. And yeah, we may have to go through some things. But Pete, if we can push through, if we can keep going, if we could just make up our mind to say, no, I can't give in to what my circumstances is. I can only keep walking in the direction of my destiny. Every day. No, we're not asking for a good life. We're asking for the courage to make it through a tough life. That's life. And that's why tough times don't last. Tough people do. God bless you, man. This book by Becky.
That's pretty cool to wake up to find that on your phone. You know, good inspiration from an NFL Hall of Famer. So, all right, let's get back into this one. We got a tie game here. 8 minutes left. The whole previous game didn't matter. We got 8 minutes of football to figure it out. Football to figure it out right here. Coming back in here in just a moment. Denver will be getting the ball.
Downfield in 2027, 152 yards with a 57% success rate. Off schedule, scrambling, using his legs.
Welcome in to Jing Rang. Welcome in, Jing Rang.
Which is obviously a strength of his, and he's put that on display again tonight. 8:03 left in regulation. And the Broncos heavily favored tonight. They have their hands full. That's back in 30 seconds.
It was nice to have that. Yeah. Very nice.
I mean, think about it. A.J. Brown lines up on the left hash. All of a sudden, people are buying hash browns. All right. No. I mean, I don't care that the Steelers are waving little yellow napkins. Of course not. Of course. I mean, I don't care if Packer fans dress up like blocks of cheese. I don't care that Baker Mayfield's name sounds like a farm-to-table croissant shop. Football is not some ploy to sell food.
That's it. I love these Uber Eats commercials. They are really good. That's awesome. Ray Lewis is one of the greatest. Yeah, he was. He was. I just subscribed, gang. I appreciate you. We're trying to get up to that. I need 39 more subs, and I'm at 49,000. 39 subs away. Wow, it's crazy. Nick's going to throw. Dumps it underneath. Ingram. Short gain. 2nd and 4 coming up. Wolfie. Merry Christmas, Wolfie. Thank you, Rohan. Didn't like the way I got to get there. You know, I didn't like being in a coma. I didn't like having my hand amputated. I didn't like having my legs amputated. But hey, it is what it is. I have refused to give up. God left me here for a reason. Be with you people tonight is one of it. Handoff, off tackle, Harvey. And he's going to be just shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd down and about 1. First time on the channel. Thank you for taking it through those gates. That's what we do over here. We try to have fun, try to have a good time, interact, treat each other with respect, that type of stuff. And welcome everybody that might be here for the first time. All we ask is when you come into the channel, hit the like, say hello in the chat, and sub it up if new. Thank you, Stephen Duke. Welcome in. Merry Christmas, Stephen. Handoff on the pitch on 3rd and 1 to Harvey. He got it. First down. Cross midfield. He's down at the 44. First down at the 44. I supported the military with my career, and I worked with Ray Lewis at Norfolk Naval Station, visiting with Gold Star, 5-star families. Those are all families that lost loved ones, moms, dads, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. It's just Vivid. What's up? Merry Christmas to you. First down and 10. First and 10. Look at the throw. Pressure coming. Down the sideline he goes. Knocked away. Looking for a flag if they're not going to give him one. Second down and 10.
He's had to step up, and he's in great position. Not only is great position, but the expectation of the football to be thrown. He had his head distract Sutton, who's 6'4" and has a size advantage, but being in great position allowed him to make a play on that football.
Second down and 10. Second and 10. Look at the throw. Got time. Incomplete. Third and 10 coming up. Third and 10.
But he has decided to make Denver be patient, make Bo Nix play from the pocket, make him throw with accuracy, and it's worked out very well for him tonight. Extremely.
Third down and 10. 5:52 in the game. Showing pressure. Gonna throw. First down at the 30. Wide open. Humphrey, wide open. Good gravy. Gain of 17. I could have thrown the ball to him, and I got one hand. He was that wide open. Good gravy. Nobody was near him. All of us in the chat were closer to that player than any Kansas City defender was on the field. Good God.
Take it easy on me, Chris. 5 minutes.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 6. Second down and 4.
Got hit there. He's still down. So Nick, heart and soul of the defense on one knee. We're back.
We got a timeout. A quick TO. So we'll be back Saturday, 4 o'clock. We got 2 games we're doing on Saturday. Let me take a look real quick. Saturday at 4:30, our first game will be the Ravens and Packers. And then, correction, that's the 8 o'clock game. I got to see. The 4:30 game is, I got it right here. Texans and the Chargers. Texans and the Chargers at 4:30. And then we've got Ravens and Packers at 8 o'clock on Saturday. Sunday over here, I'm doing Pittsburgh and Cleveland at 1. And I am doing, who was 8 o'clock? Oh, Bears and 49ers are the 8 o'clock game on Sunday we're doing. Monday night, I'm doing Rams and Falcons. So we got a ton of football coming on this channel. Ton of football coming on this channel.
Years of blood, sweat, and tears. Here's the thing: iconic moments don't just happen. For every highlight you see, there's thousands of hours of work you don't. But you put in the work and bet on yourself.
Put in the work. Good things will happen. We're having a good night tonight. We are 36 subs from hitting a big goal. 36. Thank you to everybody who subscribed tonight. You are helping make it possible.
Can't wait till you see.
We are grateful.
There's nowhere like home to watch Wicked for good.
Look at all the lights. That looks nice. Look at all the lights there in Kansas City. That's pretty awesome.
Bolton is able to walk off with a little assistance. Jack Cochran comes in to take his spot.
All right, let's reset it. 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 22. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 22. Calling for the ball. Hands it off. Harvey. 1st down. Inside the 20 at the 19.
Now, something to think about. Denver 1 of 3 in the red zone tonight. And given the limitations that Kansas City has on offense with their third-string quarterback out there, it's imperative that they hold Sean Payton, and this Denver offense to a field goal. So you saw Bolton coming back in.
First down and 10. 4 minutes. We're going under 4 minutes. Kansas City still has all 3 timeouts. Denver has 2. Well, I guess now Denver. Timeout. Denver only has 1. They just took a timeout. Just as I said that.
He's frustrated there because of miscommunication. Of course, 5280 is the altitude. I mean, it's one thing to wear it at home. I mean, what do we do? Right, exactly. I do find it interesting.
Denver has owned the time of possession. My God. Denver has absolutely owned time of possession. 17 minutes to 8.
In one-score games, and this year they're 1-7. And Denver, on the other hand, last year 1-6 in these one-score games, and of course this year 10-2. So when you win that many games for Denver, there's a belief, there's a poise, there's a calmness that we've been here. We're going to be able to find a way to win this close game. It feels like he had a victory well from behind in Philadelphia, and the Giants thing was crazy when they got 33 in the 4th. So they're used to this. First down now from the 17.
First down from the 17. Play action. Dumps it off quick. Hit right away. That's a loss. Loss of about 2. 3:43 on the clock.
And that's just doing your homework. His eyes right now are already getting outside leverage against Humphrey. He saw the formation. He anticipated a quick throw coming, and he knew his job was to get upfield, get off the block, get that outside arm free, and force the ball back to the inside to the teeth of that defense. Great play again by the rookie. The rookie out of Cal, 3rd-round pick, taking the spot at
2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Shotgun. Look at the throw. Pressure coming. Going to throw on the run. No, he's going to take off running. Gets out of bounds. Clock keeps running. 3rd down. Rules the jungle. Merry Christmas. 3rd down and 5. They're going to use every bit of that clock up.
Kansas City still the 3 timeouts, obviously still a 2-minute warning. Looking at block on this, another long drive. The 4th of the night, 2.5 to go.
3rd and 5. 3rd and 5.
Today is the back.
Look at the throw. Throws. Caught. Short. 4th down.
Now you got a 4th down 1.
4th down 1. They're going to take it all the way to the 2-minute warning because Kansas City's not taking a timeout yet. I'm shocked at that. 4th and 1. 2-minute warning.
They have plenty of time to think about it right now. You come to the 2-minute warning. You take the lead or go for it on 4th and 1 when we come back.
What are they going to do? What do you think? Put it in the chat. Are they going to go for it? Or are they going to kick a field goal? What is Denver going to do? That's my question to you.
Emmitt Smith is a legendary football and dancing star, but he also has Geico like a regular person. So we had one translate.
What are they going to do? Sub it up before you leave tonight. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the veterans who have come back and said hello and hung out with us tonight. Thank you to the moderators who have been here either one or both of the games. God bless you. Thank you. We truly appreciate it.
It feels good to get this.
Hopefully they go for it and end up short, Bolt says. We will see. Sever Safety, welcome in. Travis, welcome in. Got some people saying field goal. I think they'll take the points right now. Get it, you know. You go for it and don't get it, you know. I don't know. We'll see. 32 subs to the big number of 49K. 32 away. If you like what we're doing before you leave, hit it up. We're going to find out here in just a second when they come back.
4-foot long spray. Protect the fabric sale, Fred saying. Folks are freaking out over 4-foot long spray.
I don't think it's a secret that football fans are superstitious. Everyone's got their lucky something, and they're convinced it's the reason for everything.
Let's go. Let's go.
Like fans who have been wearing the same jersey to every game. Then again, I've got my own pair of lucky socks.
Lanier Pryor, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you.
Fan like a pro. DENvsKC.com.
29 to go. We're counting it down. How close can you guys get me to 9 to 49,000? That's my challenge. There's 430 of you in here right now. I know a lot of you are brand new. If you like what we're doing, how close can you get us? Can you make it happen? Is there magic on this Christmas in the chat? 4th and 2. 2 minutes on the clock. Denver's got the offense on the field. They're going for it. They brought in an extra lineman. 27 away. 27 away.
I do too. If Mahomes with a quarterback, you definitely go for it. With a third string guy that's struggling to
26 away. Going to count it down here. We'll see how close you can get us in 2 minutes with almost 500 of you coming in. Here it is. Oh, my God. We got flags. Is it a false start or offsides? 24 away. Offsides defense on Kansas City. Oh, my word. Wow. Holy Toledo. 1st and goal now. Better start using those timeouts if you're Kansas City.
And now on top of this, they can make Kansas City use all of its timeouts. Yep. So Harvey is now the back, the conventional back.
Handoff up the middle. Down to the 2. Why won't you use a timeout? There they go. They did. First timeout, Kansas City. They had to do that. 500 of you in here. We're 24 subs from 49,000. Challenge in the chat. How close can you get it? If you're having a good time, you like how we do it, sub it up for me today. Come back. Join us. 2 games on Saturday, 2 games on Sunday, 1 on Monday, every playoff game, all the Super Bowl. And let me ask you, if anybody out there is into Super Bowl block pools, I run a Super Bowl block pool for $25, $500 payout per quarter. If you're interested, send me an email, Pete McDevitt Show, all one word, Pete McDevitt Show at Gmail. Tell me you want the information, I'll get it to you. Can one of the moderators drop my email into the chat for anybody who might be interested? 25 a block, $500 payout. It's all online, Super Bowl block pool. If you're interested, we are 21 subs away. 21 subs away. Didn't think we get that close tonight. 20 away. 20 away. Love it. Big time NFL fans stepping up tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun this weekend on the channel with a bunch of games across the format. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you.
Because every day without cancer progression is a victory.
And now the pit stop. But wait, what is this? It's Santa. Oh, he must need a Christmas miracle, but the team is on it. Now everybody's
Yeah, you can email me at that email if you're interested in getting in the block pool. It's while they last. They're already half gone. It's only been out there for 2 days. 982, we are 18 away. 18 away. 17. Almost 200 likes on the video, too. We are 8 likes away from being 200. Wow. 17 away. Here we go. Second and goal. Minute 55 on the clock. Minute 55.
Giving them a first down. Now you got a second and goal. Like I say, Bob, Kansas City, I let them score. They got field goal. You make them use their timeouts.
Pixie dust that one.
Second down and goal. Once again, Crum 73 on the outside. 6th offensive line. The problem with Denver, if they try to stay out of the end zone and make Kansas City use their 2 timeouts, it's still going to be a 4th down kick of a field goal, and still a minute 30. You're giving Kansas City the ball back.
Second and goal. Second and goal.
I think you punch it in, regardless of the time, and don't play games. I think you got to get into the end zone. See what they do here.
Under center. Handoff straight ahead. They held him. They're going to call timeout with 3rd and goal.
Take another timeout. 149.
32nd timeout.
See Jones in there trying to make up for that offside. You see him, instead of going underneath, he's able to go over the top and still be able to create that wall with the rest of that defensive line. Linebackers keep him short.
Tomorrow morning, you can go check out our friend Zippity Doo Doug. One of the mods dropped his link in there. Doug will be live tomorrow morning, Coffee Talk. He does an excellent job in the morning of comedy and information. And, it's that old great jockeys in the morning that have some fun on the radio. And now you can find it on your YouTube with Coffee Talk in the morning with Zippity Doo Doug.
Make them go all the way. And of course, tonight is a night with Kansas City. All night long, total.
3rd and goal. 3rd and goal.
14th play of this drive.
Play action. Going to throw. Rolls to his right. Throws. Caught. Touchdown. Harvey on the touchdown. And the Broncos are in.
Clap your hands!
Extra point pending. It'll be 2013.
Brian Cook chases him. Brian Cook, the safety 6, is with him. See out there to the right, in pretty good position. But watch Harvey's reaction. Boom, just moves just enough. Lets the safety Cook go by him. And a good job by Bo Nix keeping his eyes right where they needed to be to make that throw for the touchdown. Looks to make it a 7-point game.
Extra point is good. Right down the middle. Right down the middle, Griddle. Now we got a minute 45 with the third string quarterback to see if Kansas City can move it down the field. That was not a good picture of Patrick Mahomes up there. Can they pull it off is the question. Lori Adams, hello. Welcome in.
Never wear a tie.
Just clean you up, okay, honey?
Where's Mia? Is she under the table?
I don't know. It's going to be tough to do with a third string quarterback, but we'll see. It's going about to get crazy in here. You know they're going to blitz the heck out of him. Merry Christmas, Zing Gran. Merry Christmas.
Hey, how are you?
Debbie Glenn, welcome in. Jacob says 16 subs away. Well, 17. We got close. I thought the chat may be able to pull it out with a bunch of new people coming in tonight. I saw the algorithm jumping all over the place. I was like, all right, let's take a chance, see if we can get lucky. Maybe meet some new good people for future broadcasts. It's just Vivid says Chiefs can make it back. We'll see. Zammerman, Merry Christmas.
Guests are on their way and food and drinks were just delivered.
Now, what about the music? It's got to be manure, right? Play it.
I'm a bad man.
I don't want. I got to talk over this because I'll get clipped on this thing. So, Rinser says, "Go Broncos." Rinser can't wait for baseball season. He's excited.
Let's reschedule the dancers.
What day would work for you?
Just not today. Alexa, you're good.
These two guys have made beautiful music together for 13 years. Is there
Monet 0215 says, "Go Chiefs."
down by 7, 140.
Here we go. Kansas City getting the ball.
I would kick this out of the end zone and take the threat and the big return away. And that seems to be what they
There you go. Touchback. Blake 2000. What's up? Can't believe the last year. I thought it was a year break. Yeah, tough one, Blake. Tough one. Definitely underachieved. So did my team. I like the Ravens. They underachieved as well.
He's 10 out of 16.
All right, here we go. He's got to go 80 yards to get it in. 80 yards to get it in. First down and 10. Dumps it underneath. Kelsey. Gain of about 5. I would have gone to a faster receiver than Kelsey in that. Come on.
He's attempted one pass beyond 10 yards tonight. So starts off with a quick throw.
2nd and 6. Look at the throw. Underneath. Caught. Got Kelsey again. He can't even get the first down right there. Timeout is taken with 1:17. Pisa Ripley, welcome in. Merry Christmas. Nice, Lori. We're doing that game tomorrow night.
Can you imagine putting together that invite list for the wedding? With all of the guys she's played with and the friends and the families and her friends. I mean, who's going to make the cut? I don't know. Everybody's going to tell them. And they sit down and make that list. You know what Keith Jackson would say? Oh, Nelly.
3rd and 1 after the timeout. 3rd and 1 after the TO. Thank you, Monet. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Handoff. Got the first down and more. At the 45, 40. Nice run. They're running back up to the line. 1 minute on there. We got to hurt a Denver player down. Denver took their third and final timeout now because he had a player get hurt. We went over 200 on the likes tonight. That's awesome. Had some good stuff going on.
Juju Smith-Schuster to get some big yards. With a minute 3 to go, out of timeouts, you got to believe Kelsey will be your under.
First down and 10. You got to work the sidelines. You have no more timeouts. Got to work the sidelines.
Against this Denver defense. 63 seconds.
Minute 3 on the clock.
From the 42.
From the 42, looking to throw.
Stops in the slot.
Shotgun. Looking to throw. Drops back. Goes. Caught. Kelsey inside the 30 at the 28. Kelsey inside the 30 at the 28. Sub it up. We are 16 subs from 49,000. 16 away. Shotgun. First and 10. Going to throw again. Pressure coming. He's going to take off running. He's inside the 20. Got to get up quick and snap it. Just kill the clock. And he will. 25 seconds. Third down and 3. Third down and 3. Steve Browning, Merry Christmas, buddy.
This is a rookie up against a 36-year-old vet who's a Hall of Famer. Soft little touch on the chest. Didn't push off. Just that finesse of a veteran player. Now we're all keeping our eye on Kelsey. He's off to the left. We're thinking about a 2-point conversion. Potentially. First things first. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3. Oh, delay a game. Now make it 3rd and 8. Oh. Third and 8 at the 26. All day. Merry Christmas, buddy. Welcome in. Let's go. Let's make it a Christmas miracle. Looking to throw. Throws underneath. Incomplete. Is there any flag on Kelsey? No. 20 seconds remaining. Hello, Monorail Molly. Welcome in. Merry Christmas. We are 15 subs to 49,000. Can you make that happen this Christmas in the chat? If you're brand new and you like what we're doing, you like how we do our football, hit me up with a sub tonight. We need 15 new friends. We go over 49,000 with this great fan base. 600 watching tonight. Help us out. Thank you, Monet. 4th and 8. 4th and 8. You got to get the first down. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it. End zone. Incomplete. No flag. He threw it too high. Hydraulic Banana. That's a great channel name. I hope you subscribe just because I like your channel name. 987, 13 subs away. Challenge in the chat. We want you to come back to another stream. That's why we ask you to sub it up. We're 12 away. 12 away.
Once he throws it to him, it's late over the middle. Tough to be able to get that in over top of McMillan.
And here comes Ronaldo. There's another great channel. 989. We're 11 subs away.
How close this was. Not debate. Nope. Not debate. Mark Titleman, our great producer. We thank Mark. Great work as always for your news.
There's your knee, and that's going to be the ball game. Thank you, moderators, members, new subscribers, everybody that was here tonight. The Broncos win it 20-13 in Kansas City. We're 10 subs away. Can you make it happen on the way out? Let me see. Show me what you got, chat. We'll see you on the next football broadcast, which will be Saturday afternoon right here on the channel, 4:30. Make sure you're subbed so you don't miss it.